Hi everyone, it's Volley. A couple of years ago, we asked the fans if they would send us questions. And, well, we never released that episode because we did those questions when we were playing together here in Iceland. We got the whole crew together, we ended up playing a lot of games, and if you're up to date on the episodes so far, you'll have heard all of the episodes that we recorded in person together. Well, while we were there, we did the secret project of, hey, those AMA questions you asked us. Yes, we did them. There were so many of them, however. It ended up being about 4.5 hours of raw recorded footage. So this is part one. This is part one of answering all the AMA questions we got a couple of years ago while we were all live together here in Iceland a couple of years ago. So this is part one. Part two will come out hopefully next month. And I thought I should probably explain why the quality might be a little bit questionable. I mean, Neil has done an incredibly good job, but you'll hear some echo at points. And that's simply because we were all together and it's really difficult to deal with that. So yeah, enjoy and we'll see you in a month for the rest of the questions. Bye. Hi, Future V here. You're going to hear us talking about the fact that we recorded a video that went along with this AMA. We did do that. However, that was a couple of computer rebuilds ago, so you're going to hear us talking about a video file. Unfortunately, that no longer exists. It's lost. Sorry, my bad.
Hi, everybody, and welcome. We're doing a very special AMA. All of you lovely folks on the Twitter sphere, the Facebook, the Discord, potentially other places that I can't think of, maybe email, have submitted your burning hot questions for us so that we can fill the void of us sitting here at this table staring at each other awkwardly instead of actually having things to talk about.
Yeah, we actually have to have a screen in the middle so that we can talk to each other because we're not used to this. So everyone is sitting here at their respective microphones. We have a big, plastic see-through thing in front of us so that it feels a bit more like normal recording. So the five of us are, for the first time ever, all in one room. And
first
recording.
time ever. That's not...
And recording. Qualifier.
Mm-hmm. I had to emphasize that last part.
Yeah.
This room has been affectionately named the bunker after I forgot the name for...
Recording room?
Yeah.
Whatever we turn this
Recording
into.
studio?
Yeah, studio, whatever you want to call this.
Studio. So we are currently in Aether and I's living room. We have a lot of blankets on the wall. I had to screw shit into the ceiling and put more blankets up.
Oh my God, why did I look up at the lights?
So yeah, our
Good job, Keith.
wonderful American contingents made it here to Iceland, safe and sound. We're all together. We're recording some episodes while we're here and a couple of bonus episodes and this wonderful AMA, which some of you all managed to throw some questions at. So
thank you so much.
We should probably crack on. And also, thank you to our patrons who actually made this possible, full stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. Without the patrons, none of you fuckers would be here.
Golf clap.
Okay.
Golf clap.
We're clapping because this is going to annoy Aether and Neil later.
What? Why? No.
Because of all the clap lines.
No, this is way far... Okay, I'm not going to argue this with you.
Hey, Thor, fix it and edit.
Thank you, everybody. You're all beautiful people, and we appreciate every single fucking one of you. We really, really, truly do.
All right.
First question.
Enough of the mushy stuff. Let's crack on with some questions.
Oh, but I was getting out the tear... I was going to cry.
Well, you can put the onions away, Aether.
I thought you were about to say tier list. It's like, what are we ranking questions?
Also, I feel like I should, just in case anyone sees that this is ale, that I should clarify, because everybody knows I'm an alcoholic, that it's non-alcoholic. Since we have video on, I don't want our fans to think that being in a room with you guys for 2 days has made me fall off the wagon.
We've driven people to drink.
We promise we have not.
I am pretty terrible, but I'm not that terrible.
No.
You're not
All
that,
right.
You're not terrible.
Still a few days left in the trip.
Thank you for saying that once we started recording.
This is the only time we can talk to each other is recording, otherwise we just can't get on.
Everybody just sat through me making them watch wrestling.
Check out Twitter. There's probably a picture of all of us stone-faced while Casey's getting super excited.
It was dope. I loved it.
Wrestling
All
my
right.
passion.
First question comes from Facebook, from Alexis Gee. What happens when the world is saved or ends? Is there an end to TLD?
Iguatfo.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm going to have to Iguatfo that. Iguatfo, not just for the story, but for what happens afterwards too. Like, some of y'all may have noticed, we have switched to a bi-weekly-ish record schedule. And sometimes we're a little bit late. Life is weird, and we all live in 3 different time zones. And since we started this podcast 5 years ago...
Yep.
Holy shit, 5 years ago when we record this, I don't know when this comes out. It could be 6 years by the time this comes out.
I'm releasing this tomorrow.
Oh, shit. We have vastly different schedules and priorities in our lives than we did before. And I can't record at like 1 a.m. anymore. So we don't know, is the honest answer. One, because I'm not telling you what happens at the end because y'all haven't played the finale yet and I'm not telling you. And secondarily, we don't know. So sorry about that.
We'll get there when we get there.
Yeah, Iguatfo.
To pull the curtains back a little bit,
The veil, yeah.
The veil. Thank you very much. I have extensively talked to V what I want the ending for Squash to look like, depending on many, many factors. So, like, if things go slightly according to plan, I at least have a sort of idea of what's going to happen to Squash at the end, what like the end of his story looks like. But yeah, that depends on a lot of factors. And I don't know if the rest of the crew has done the same. It might be because I have exclusive access to the DM 24 hours a day.
Oh, God. Help me.
I haven't. I don't want to think about what happens to Zoltana, but mostly because the big thing that I wanted for Zoltana, I feel like she's already gotten to a point, and I think what happens to her afterwards is going to depend on a lot of stuff, so I don't want to worry about it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of like, I don't want to look too far beyond like what I know the end is, because we will clearly be doing like, not epitaph episodes, what are they called? Epilogue episodes. We're doing like epilogue episodes with everyone, whether it be all together or separately or a mixture of the both. We are clearly going to be doing that unless the world ends, in which case, fuck.
Say la vie.
But then we just do us and Bellum or whatever, or not me, because I'll be fucking
Soup's dead
in the soul fire.
Yeah, but no, the entire world will be gone.
Bro.
No, but will Bellum be gone?
Everything will be gone.
If the Blissful Eclipse wins, they will consume the entirety of Bellum, Cicero, the Sentinel Plane, Bikron, all
Everything's
of it is
gone.
We won't be gone. We'll just be gray.
Wait, what? This is worse than I thought.
Wait. How bad is the Blissful Eclipse? I thought we were just like fighting a lich or something. How bad
No,
is
I knew
this?
it was the apocalypse, but in my head, I don't know why it didn't occur to me. I'm sure it's been said, but I think at this point, everyone knows I have like the worst fucking memory in the world. So like, I either didn't know or I forgot that it was going to destroy Bellum and Cicero and all that shit. And I'm just like, oh yeah, like everybody can get an epilogue of being like really bummed out in the fucking afterlife after the world is destroyed. Nope, never mind.
No.
Everything's gone.
Am I on this podcast?
So this is Casey's stunt double. This is
Stacy.
Cassie.
No, there's a Cassie.
I know.
It's
I mixed the
Casey's
names, so.
stunt double. Tracy.
Nailed it.
Ooh. All right.
Whoa.
So yeah, like we'll have epithingy episodes, but like it entirely depends, and I don't want to think too much about them until we finish what we have. I would be lying if I said I haven't thought about season 2 ? Like a proper break, but it completely depends on what we can and can't do together. So
Well, no, it would be season 3.
three,
then,
yeah,
'cause we're
season
on
3.
two.
Yeah.
We're on 2 right now.
Oh my
technically.
god!
It only
No,
took us
we're
how
book
long to get to the end?
Season 1.
This is see that we rename it to season 1A and 1B. I don't know. It completely depends. So we don't know what that's going to look like yet. So we'll get there when we get there. We're trying not to rush anything. So yeah, we'll find out. All right. Question from Nemea. I apologize if I fuck up any of your names because I'm like, how much of each other's backstories or characters did you know before recording the first eps? And in your case, Squash, when you eventually turn up.
We didn't really know anything, like very vague hints. That was about it. Because I remember when we first were setting out, Neil was like, you're all going to hate my character. My character's going to hate all of you. Casey was like, my character's going to hate all of you, and I'm going to hate all of you.
I'm going to hate all. I'm going to hate all of you, and I'm going to hate all of you. I'm going to hate all of you.
Hate machine.
I know we've been friends for like a year at this point, but like I'm going to hate all of you.
I knew you for longer than that.
That's true. I've been friends with these two for like a year, and you and I had been friends at that point for like 2 or 3 years,
something like that. Yeah, and then. Yeah, it was the same for me. I'm pretty sure it was a case of like, I don't think my character was going to like you guys and vice versa.
But we didn't
elaborate.
You created quite abrasive characters to start with. It's actually quite impressive.
Yeah. Only took a few episodes to fix that.
Yeah.
More or less.
And some magical shackles that forced you guys to travel together. And some magical commands from beyond up high, forcing you to travel together.
Okay, all right. I feel like there's some judgment in there.
Yeah, but like imagine you're in jail. Either you have been falsely accused of killing someone, or you actually did kill someone, and you're about to be like hanged for it, and then something fucking weird happens. You're not dying, but you're being forced to work with 2 people that you didn't know until like that day, and you're going to be hanged with like. But also imagine you're a person who doesn't particularly like other people, which is like kind of like the characters we all made. Like you're not gonna like immediately take to like it's. I always think it's kind of unrealistic when D&D games are like, oh, you all meet at a tavern and you all have to be friends because you're being an adventuring party together. Like if I just meet random people, like I'm a personable person, so like I automatically like try to be friends with everybody, but there's a lot of people that aren't like that, and it like I don't think it's realistic to automatically assume that's going to happen in every D&D game.
At a bar, the last thing I want to do is make friends.
Yeah.
Especially lifelong friends that you're going to go adventures with, because any adventure you take from a bar is never a good one, really.
Yeah, what if you're at a bar and somebody comes up to you and they're like,
hey,
hi.
Do you want to kill the Lich King together?
I'm Joe.
Hey, I'm Aethor.
Aethor, do you want to come with me and these 3 other people I just rounded up that were drinking, and the 4 of us can go
slay a dragon.
We're gonna go treasure hunting.
Is that a euphemism?
Golly gee, mister. That sure sounds like quite the adventure.
Also, you automatically have to get along with every single one of us off the bat.
Ooh. Deal breaker right there.
Oh, you hit my sticking point. But actually everybody meets in a tavern and starts from there. Like that's good for a lot of games. That's just not a game I ever wanted to play. And also, I didn't say anyone had to be a murderer. I also didn't say anybody had to have committed a crime.
I didn't, technically.
But y'all came to me with the same crime. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, but only one of us actually fucking did it.
Yep. One of you was framed and one of you was an accident. So I love that diversity, but holy shit, folks.
I always harp on that.
We fixed those
mistakes. The funniest thing in the world. I was talking to Neil about it the other day. I was like, it's funny we all came in with the same thing, and 2 of you were framed. Technically, you were framed. You didn't really do it. It was like an accident, so it wasn't like on purpose, and it was kind of like a whole frame up thing to get you out of the way anyway, sort of. And then I came in and I was like, hey, guess what? I fucking killed people. I killed many people, and I'm going to do more of it if you let me out of jail.
I fucking did it, and I'll do it again.
And then Lindgren came in and it's like, I'll fucking do it right now.
Yeah, and there's actually partially a reason why nobody knew about everybody's backstories is that y'all kind of decided to opt into that. I gave that as an option. I was like, what about the world do you want to know? Do you want to know what your characters would know, or do you want to know what the world knows, like generally speaking? And y'all went, I just want to know what my character knows. I'm like, well, shit, now I have to prepare 3 different maps and 3 different backstory information.
And mine was so wildly different from everyone else's because
yes.
Raw.
Yep.
So my world information was like mostly just like speculation.
Yep.
And then there's a little tiny island up here.
Yep. So actually, Sultana got like the most well-rounded because Sultana had been out in the world, but like
recently.
Yeah, Latvian had been in jail for 50 years and didn't know anything about the Dawn.
Oops.
Like the fact they had an empress.
that probably was one of the upcoming lessons that I missed.
Yeah. So yeah, that was the reason nobody really knew anything. We, as I say, we knew bits and pieces because we kept asking each other stupid questions out of 10. Like out of 10, how blue is the sky? Or out of
scale
10,
1 to
like
10,
yeah, like fuck.
I
you guys
liked
did it
doing
first.
that. I liked doing that.
Neil, you were
it
the
was
reason
the
we
best
started
way to
doing
talk
that.
about each other's characters without ruining them.
Yeah.
And kind of feeling out like and asking each other about each other's questions.
I mean,
I think it was fun.
It was fun. Like
I'm pretty sure their first AMA was just 1 to 10s.
it was
Yeah, we did
before the beginning, yeah.
Mhm.
It was like 1 to 10s. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, what's your favorite ice cream? Like stupid shit like that.
I believe that episode was out by the time I caught up with the TLD, and I do remember like listening through it, and then that episode came in, and I was just like,
What the fuck?
"Oh, my ears are not thanking me for this episode." I'm pretty sure there's an iPhone and a cup in the middle of the table, and you guys are just screaming at it.
Listen, we were in my dining room.
It was great.
Oh my god, that's right.
We banished Onyx and Lexi to your
to the
basement
basement.
for 2.5 hours.
Okay, it was the family room, not the basement. Like,
But yeah, when I created Squash, you guys were up to about episode 25, I think, released or something like that. You guys
Yeah.
were almost releasing bi-weekly by the time I joined you guys. You were you were recording and releasing the same week, almost.
Almost, yeah.
We were so caught
Back
up.
in the days where it sucked.
And I basically caught up on everything about like the characters and the backstories and everything. And I created an intentional, like, by the time I joined, you guys have gotten all buddy. So I was just like, okay. I want to make a character, and if they murder the shit out of me, that's just what's going to happen. So that's like, yeah.
Luckily, none of us are murderers.
Oh, wait. So yeah, you'd made Squash with the intention of being antagonistic, and when we set the game up, we're like, I'm honest about it, like I don't like PvP. I'm not a fan of it. But unless both of the people agree, or all 3 of you, or all 5 of you, whatever, agree, fine, go nuts. But like, it's your fallout. This is your choice. And then Aether came in with like this: I'm going to be purely antagonistic. I'm going to find a way to thwart them. I'm probably going to steal from them. Before we hit record, I'm like, all right, you folks need to know something. It's okay to kill Aether's character. He set this up for himself.
Basically. No, I wanted to create a character that would, in the first couple of episodes, he would lie, cheat, and steal from the characters.
Nailed it.
And it was fun. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, no, I knew everything about them when I created Squash. To answer the question.
But nobody else really knew anything about Squash at all.
Oh no, I came in as blind. So yeah, next question.
All right. Okay. From Ashley. If you could make your character a different class, what would it be and why?
Barbarian, obvious reasons.
Time wizard.
Wait, can we do that yet?
I don't know.
God damn it, Aether.
Bleep this. No.
I can't imagine anything else Raul would be.
No, it fits.
There's nothing else that makes sense.
It fits the character very well because you don't want him to have learned fighting background, but you also don't want him to be like a barbarian kind of thing. So it like fits him really well to be the kind of
Raul's just a combination of the dragon sickness kind of like thing, and just that idea, and then the way of the long death like fit with that so well that
just fits. No, I think you're absolutely right. And it's similar. I'm not going to say to the same extent, but it's similar with the Squash. It's like, no, his backstory is that he was a sneaky little liar. He can't really change class.
Sneaky, scouty little bitch.
So what class would you change it to?
I would play a warlock.
Warlocks are great.
Yeah, because I love warlocks. Like warlocks and bards. I feel like I already am a bard here because of my is it law bard? That would be me right now. But if I could change, it would probably be either the battle bard or the warlock. That's all I got. Sorry.
No problem.
That's yeah. I've got nothing. I don't even know what I said the original world class was. Actually, I know we gave it a 1. In the before the beginning episode.
Do you?
Yeah.
Druid?
I don't remember. It may have been a warlock, maybe a cleric. No, I don't know. Someone tweeted
Bard,
me.
because it's storytelling.
Someone tweeted us. Someone who listens to our episodes more than I do anymore.
Hey guys, we definitely listen to our own podcast, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, totally. I've played it, QC'd it, and listened to it once. I'm going to listen again, totally. 8 weeks later.
If you had to choose a different class for Latvian, what would that class be?
And why?
So the obvious answer is going to be wizard. The not so obvious answer, I think Laffian actually in an alternate timeline could have gone down the road of an artificer.
Okay.
Because I do think he has the inquisitive mind for it.
Yeah.
And probably could have gone down that path. What?
Every time you say inquisitive.
Inquisitive?
Inquisitive.
My inquisitive
like,
nature.
The fucking first 2 years of the game was just constantly jokes about your inquisitive nature.
It's my inquisitive nature. Yeah.
You have not done that in a really long time.
Because I haven't had to do the inquisitor thing. Lately, it's just been a lot of, oh, fuck, oh, shit, the world's on fire, fuck, shit, ah, fuck.
Yep. Yeah, very much.
There's no
so.
time for inquiring about why the world's on fire
the
anymore.
cloaks and daggers are done. Now we're dealing with atomic fire. It's just
I've done less of the investigating and more of the, hey, can you fuckers attack more, please?
Please.
Hit things more. Here's little psychic strings. Go hit things.
Here's a question for the table.
Mhm.
What are the recording sessions like?
Exactly like this. We're all goofy and because it's late for them and I'm a tired boy 90% of the time. Neil's also a pretty tired boy. A lot of it, I think, a lot of the time it's us fucking around and for like a hot minute and then we start recording and then one of us will say something stupid and it will get us on like a fucking roll. And then it ends with us going, Neil, edit this in post. And then we continue
He never
on.
does.
Neil, cut this out. Cut this out.
So, I think the recording sessions are, pretty much that. We just sit down, we chat, and as me and V mentioned on our AMA very recently from the recording of this, which is September 2022, the amount that gets cut is very minimal and it's not really interesting. It's mostly ums, ahs, and pauses. And then maybe like wait, what's the rule? Let me look that up. Wait, let me click on this so I can actually see what the spell says exactly.
Neil, you are a goddamn master because I never have to listen to that shit and I appreciate that so much.
Artist.
Wait,
There's
we're
not
not.
a lot of it.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's anything interesting, it'll be moved to bloopers. And you know how few of those there have been lately. So
Yeah.
I was going to say, we're not going to continue the joke that Neil cuts out everything that's not him being funny.
No. Neil allows us to be funny now.
We have video evidence if there's an edit.
that's true.
This video is like 5 seconds long, just Neil telling a single joke.
Da-da-da-da-da-da, and then it closes out, yeah. So yeah, like it really is us like catching up for however long because it's we try and record weekly or have done, but our lives have been really weird recently, and Aether and I have been like sick quite a lot. So yeah, it's kind of sucked. But yeah, we start off by catching up and goofing around a lot, and then we record, and that's like as serious as you hear the game. And then afterwards, like, yay, this was fun. I'm so tired. I'm going to bed. I'll
Jesus
upload
Christ,
in the morning.
it's 3-4 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I had too much coffee and now I can't sleep. Boo-hoo.
The end of a recording session is literally just like it ends and immediately V and Aether are like, okay, night, and then we literally all log off. And so we have to do all of our like friend bullshitting like before
At the beginning.
game. Otherwise, like we don't get it in.
Yeah. But yeah, like I think we've only really had one time where we've just absolutely blown up and had to like restart anything. And that I think was the most recent recording sessions where I asked you guys to something really simple and you just could not do it. And I was dying. I was listening back to the recording of that episode. I'm like, fuck me. It's the bit with the armbands. I'm trying to get you to pick the fucking colour of the goddamn armbands. Still from Nemea, again, apologies, I screwed up your name. Do you redo scenes?
I don't think we've ever had to really.
Incredibly rarely. I think me and V redid a scene between Demi and Squash, but that was mostly because...
That episode isn't even out yet.
Is it not?
No,
Okay, no.
and it was an additional to it.
So afterwards, both of us felt that like the energy in the scene had been like just completely wrong. Like what was supposed to be a more bittersweet characters coming to terms with things, it sounded antagonistic and gross. And it was just like, no, that didn't feel right.
We need to put a little something in. And I think and again, it wasn't a redo. It was an extra that Neil and I recorded. We recorded the thing with Baskin, right?
Yeah.
Well, I've got a different thing in my head.
Oh, what was that?
Well, I don't know if I want to like.
I was going to mention the big one.
What was the big one then?
The big one was episode 101 and 102. So we had recorded episode 101 and 102, And at the end of episode 100, I did a big oops as a GM, and I fucked up. And we didn't like the way it was going. And before we got too far, I was like, I think we need to re-go from this point and cut this thing out. And we did. And we have a much better podcast because of that.
It's the
I remember.
So far,
episode 100 is Sultana's ascension to godhood. I actually do remember this very prominently because I could tell something was bothering V for like a couple of days.
Yeah.
And then I started prodding at it, and it was sore wound. Like, you did not want to talk about it.
I was like, I think I fucked up. I fucked up big time. I'm like, I can't believe I did this. Why would I do this? I'm such an asshole. And then we recorded a bit, and it was like, I just feel great. I hate everything about this. I did a massive fuck up. But luckily you guys were happy enough to let us reset. And we have a much better podcast because of it.
I remember one from Raw, and it was just because Neil wasn't doing so hot mechanically, playing Raw in a situation. And I thought about it a long time because it was optional that we re-record it, basically. And I think I just determined that Raw would definitely know, like, himself better than Neil mechanically actually, like, executed what was happening. So,
which scene was that? Was that something in the fourfold fights? Yeah, I know what one you're talking about. Other than that, I don't think we've redone anything.
It was the same outcome.
Yeah.
It was the same outcome. It was just much better because it felt
more
closer.
real.
The resources were more accurate and down to,
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, it's like we had the same outcome. So like, it was definitely much better we recorded that one scene. So I don't think there's anything else unless I'm missing any.
My memory is a sieve. So if we did, I don't remember.
So it catches all the important bits, and that's the strain washed through, right? That's what a sieve does?
It's like a bad sieve.
Oh, okay. So like a hula hoop.
Did everything good answer. I don't have a good answer. There we go. Those are words that came out of my mouth.
Uh-huh.
All right. Next question.
How long do recording sessions go for, and how many episodes are recorded in each one?
That depends.
Oh my God. Remember? Well, okay. So there was like a period where we used to do like almost like full day recordings on weekends.
Mm-hmm.
And we get like maybe like 3 or 4 episodes recorded at that time, I feel like.
I think the most we ever got in a day was 5.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
And now it's because people's jobs have changed. People have moved, a lot of stuff has happened. So we are recording like later a lot, very, very late at night for our Iceland living friends. And so we tend to get like 2 episodes recorded at most in a night. I think we've been able to do maybe like 3 if we push it, but we don't always want to push it because we want to let V and Aethor get a human amount of sleep.
See, it was supposed to be super simple. I was going to start my own company, become self-employed, and I could say I'm not working Wednesdays when I'm recording Tuesdays. Turns out you have no control over when you work, when you're running your own company and you're a startup. You have no control over that. People just call you and they say, you coming in Wednesday? And you're like, yes, sir, please, can I have another, sir?
I need money. Give me. Please. Let me work. So yeah, it didn't quite work out exactly how we intended. And even though, I have the next day off, it wrecks. So yeah.
Oh, yeah. We were wrecked for like, after the last recording was short. Me and V were both wrecked for 2 whole days. For like the entire Wednesday, we got nothing done. And the entire fucking Tuesday, we also didn't get anything. Thursday. Yeah. We were completely shot for like 48 hours. It was crazy how bad it was.
So yeah, at the moment, it's 2 episodes, sometimes 3. But we tend to do like a 4-ish hour block, but a good like half an hour, 3/4 of an hour, maybe an hour of that is just catching up with each other.
Yeah.
Just talking shit, which is quite essential because if we don't, we sound like trash.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, it's...
Got to loosen things up a bit.
Exactly. And also we're buds and you guys are far too far away.
Yeah, you
now you're within touch range. I can't reach Neil right now, but he's
Also,
exercised him into the corner because he has a cold.
Poor Neil.
A bit, yeah.
So just know I'm the same thing as we normally do, but you're actually in touch range.
Yeah.
But that's what we can do at the moment. So apart from while everyone's here, we're going to attempt to do a shit ton more episodes in a couple of days, right? We're not going to get 6 episodes done, right?
No, we're going to record
Fingers crossed.
We're going to record tomorrow. We're going to record like crazy.
Yeah, so that's the hope. All right. Question from Ashley. If your character could meet any celebrity, living or dead, who would it be?
Cynthia Rothrock.
Why?
Who?
And who? Yeah,
Cyn-
a good point.
Cynthia Rothrock. She's a B movie, like a martial artist movie guy, and I just think she's dope. Also, probably Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I think just the entire cast of The Expendables.
Yeah.
I think that Zoltana would be a really good cast member for The Expendables. If you're listening to this, Sylvester Stallone, on the off chance that you're listening, and you should, because my dad was in your fraternity in college, not at the same time as you, but you guys were in the same fraternity at the same college.
You were my cousin's nephew's uncle roommate three times removed.
What does that make us?
Nothing.
Irrelevant.
If you're listening to Sylvester Stallone, I would love to be a part of whenever you do the next Expendables. Also, I suggest Gary Busey for the next Expendables movie. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Thank you for your pitch. Thank you for submitting that.
I just
we'll
think
let you
that
know.
he should come down and
We'll call you.
and call someone a butthorn, because that's what he does. Really, that's what he does best, is call people butthorns while descending from the ceiling.
What about Laffian?
I don't like celebrities. Kind of a difficult one.
It could be celebrity in their field.
So what would Laffian's guilty pleasure TV show be in our world? Like, what is he watching whereas he doesn't want other people to know and would be a celebrity that he'd love to see?
Clueless.
No.
I feel like, can I suggest somebody for you?
I know. He'd love to watch Psych. Somebody pretending to have the powers that Laffian really does have.
Oh yeah, for
He
sure.
would love watching that.
Oh, like doctors watching House?
Yes. Like, oh, this is absurd. This is so silly. This is never
You'd
happened.
never do that.
I actually, thinking about it, I think that he actually would get a kick out of interacting with like Gordon Ramsay or Guy Fieri sort of thing.
Oh.
Laffian would be the type that would probably get like a kick out of watching like Food Network stuff, and then immediately turning to Kaithia and being like, "Is that? Can we try that?"
I don't know where to get a shallot. Also, what the fuck is an eggplant?
It's a plant.
You are literally using an American accent on a character.
No, it's not American because you guys laughed at me. This is Kino. So fuck you guys.
Right. Uh-huh.
I was so nervous of bringing that accent to you guys. But other than like my random Scottish, which I already done in front of the pair of you, like I was really nervous about it, and then you laughed at me. I'm like, well,
Oh, we didn't laugh until you told us that it was an American accent.
yeah, because we were
I had
like,
no idea.
We were like, okay.
That's not better, guys. So how did you guys like my American accent? That was American.
That's a pretty good reenactment, actually.
That's why in D&D you never say what accent you're going for. Just use something.
yes, and at that point we discovered that it's Kenonian.
Right.
It's not Keenish.
Kinnish?
Keenish? Kenonian.
Quinoa.
I don't know.
I'm
Quinoa.
very keen on your accent.
Okay, I'm out of here.
No.
Oh no, I can't leave. This is my house.
Ah,
What
I'll
about
still
Rob?
take over.
Oh, Bob Ross.
Aww.
Yeah.
Raul's an ASMR guy. Just chill there and just...
What, Squash?
I think I answered this question on AMA recently, but I'm probably going to change my answer now because I realized who Squash would actually want to meet.
Yeah?
Michael Cera, somebody just as awkward as him.
Oh, don't be that rough on yourself, bud.
It's a good casting, though, if there was ever a TLD movie.
Squash is kind of, he would kind of fit that.
Cynthia Rothrock, please, if there's ever a TLD movie, I know you're a little bit old, but please come play Zoltana.
Wait, is
Thank you.
Cynthia Rothrock the woman who acted in, like, what was the name of the movie? Unbreakable or something? She, like, in the end of the movie, they shove somebody's face on a spike and it gets, lifted out of the room?
Cynthia
That's
Rothrock
Cynthia Rothrock.
is one of the greatest female martial artist movie people of like the early 2000s and 90s. Let me see. I don't think she was in Unbreakable, but I might be wrong.
Like in the movie I'm thinking of, she's like the main character, and in the end of the movie, gross trigger warning, they like the bad guy gets like a hook through his eye,
Early 90s.
and then he gets lifted off and like taken away. They're in like a meat plant, and as he's being carried away, the main Cynthia Rothrock walks up and goes like, "Yeah, keep an eye out for us in the future. And then the mailman cast comes in and he goes like, yeah, see ya.
It's not Cynthia Rothrock.
Okay, that's not Cynthia Rothrock. All right, well, all
But
of you
she
enjoy
is in-
main directional.
She is in the amazing film Honor and Glory and the amazing film Martial Law.
Okay.
Oh my
Is it
god.
Unbreakable?
Next
Mother
question.
of
Save us
side
away from
tangent.
talking about random B movies.
I don't know. Who's the most arrogant person you can think of?
Gordon Ramsay, but he earned it.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think who Dachin would meet. Dachin would meet David Alt.
Oh,
100%. Like,
Where?
you're the one who gave me this voice. Well, of course, I'm British. Like, I to just see it side by side. Yes, that's who Dachin would have to meet, would be David Alt.
Oh my
Because
fucking god.
100%. I know he's not technically a celebrity, but he
Wait.
is for us. And I was really nervous about asking him, so that's good enough. I know who Demi would meet. So we watched a show recently that had Neil Patrick Harris in it on Netflix.
Oh yeah.
And I don't remember what it's called.
It's something about like trying to like get back engaged, unengaged or something like that.
Unsingled, uncoupled.
You got it.
And he, his character had like he's a real estate agent person, and he has a partner does it with him, and she speaks exactly like Demi. It is unreal.
Oh.
She was like doing this thing,
Yeah.
and I turned to Aethel and is this what it's like when you're talking to Demi? He's like,
Yep.
yes, it is, 100%. So that's who Demi would meet. Someone who could actually keep up with her tangents and her speed. I loved it. I loved it so much. I can't even remember the actress's name or the
No?
character. I don't know any of the character names. I just know the gist of the story.
It was Neil Patrick Harris. Neil Patrick Harris's asshole boyfriend /
Tisha
fiancé.
Campbell.
Yep.
And
It's great. It's so good. So yeah, that's who Demi would meet.
check it out.
God.
It's actually a good episode, a good show. Sorry. However, they did that horrible thing where they had a good first season and then ended on a cliffhanger, and I don't think they have the energy to do a second season.
Yeah. A question from our good friend Derps.
Ooh.
Love you, Derps. What would your character's perfect... Oh my god, okay, I read that. I can't answer this. What would your character's perfect Pokemon team be?
Yeah?
How many people are on the team? Is it 11 like football?
6. Unfortunately, I know this.
I know nothing except that I think is it Psyduck is my Pokemon.
Okay, so Demi would have Psyduck.
No. Demi
Golduck,
would not have Psyduck.
Slowpoke, Slowking, and Sloth King, whatever his name
No,
is.
Demi would just have like
No.
6. Oh my god, what are they? Jigglypuffs? Like 6 Jigglypuffs, just to be irritating. Because Jigglypuff is irritating.
This
Because
is,
you just sleep and then doodles on you.
this is a crazy question to answer. So I'm just going to say Squash has 6 Mews because he's a cheaty fucker and he like glitches
He would
them into
steal
the game.
all of them,
He
bitch.
glitches them into the game using the Golden Nugget exploit.
You're the worst.
This is hurting my inner nerd.
I'm so sorry.
Holy shit.
I'm so sorry. Can I not have 6 Jigglypuffs?
Yes, you can.
You absolutely can.
There's so many better things that I can think of off the top of my head that are like Demi incarnate.
Let her have 6 Jigglypuffs.
Thanks.
Arch, back up.
Charmander. That's
Oh my
that's
god, don't
Pokemon.
shake the fucking microphone.
I'll shake all the microphones. I'll do it.
I feel like I'd have an all fighting team, right? So I
Clearly.
think like Lucario for sure, because I think he's cool.
Is that the blue dog Pokemon?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm literally looking at fighting Pokemon on my phone right now because even though I'm a nerd, I play all the Pokemon games, my brain is broken. And I don't have memory. Hitmonchan, Infernape because I like a fire Pokemon. I feel like
That's
I get
just
like
a monkey on fire.
a Poliwhirl because I also really like having water Pokemon and they're like good for like having the whole like balancy kind of situation. I feel like one Roserade because of Odette. Like I feel like that would be an Odette Pokemon, like a Roselia Roserade. How many do I have? How many did I say?
That's 5.
Is it 5?
I don't know.
Is
I
it 4 or
genuinely, my
5?
eyes started glossing over.
Yeah. Sorry, Casey.
I don't know.
Like, y'all just saying words to me. I'm like, I don't know what you're
I get throw,
You just heard
and
about
then,
that. You went,
and then
"Aw."
if I have one more because I can't remember how many I've done so far.
So which one would be the TM
Diglett.
slave? Eat same slay.
Hold on. And then I do. I'm trying to think of a funny one to have for fly, and I just can't. Like you can get a Pokemon that you can fly with.
Is it the coffin one? The one that's just like a big purple spore with a skull and crossbones on it? Just...
Oh, I know it. There's like the new like in Pokemon Sword and Shield. There's like a Pokemon that looks like a sword, and that's the one I'd have. I played that game for like 5 seconds, and I got bored.
There's also the new ones in Scarlet and Violet.
Oh my god!
That have the sword and the cannon.
Oh yeah, well I'd have a sword Pokemon for sure. So that's it. I'm done. I'm done with the end of Pokemon. Thank you.
I'm going to change mine. My Pokemons would be the ice cream one, the candelabra one, the trash one, the cum one.
Squeeze me.
Okay, so Ekans backward is snake. Arbok backward is cobra. What is Muck backward?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Muck is the cum Pokemon, and you don't get to change my mind.
Neil's done with this conversation.
All right, Neil, pick your 7 Pokemon.
I don't think Raw would have a fighting team because he's okay fighting himself, but he doesn't want to watch his friends fight because it's stressful. So whatever is best at hugs, and that's probably Totodile because Totodile was always really happy in the show.
No, that hugs with its mouth.
Yeah, but Totodile's so happy.
He's so happy.
Yeah, like that monkey that has the hand for the tail.
Apom.
Yeah.
Pun name, okay.
Or maybe also, what is it? Slacking. I think that would be a good one for all.
I think Snorlax. It looks very
Snorlax.
cuddly.
Yeah.
And just
Sleepy
hang out
and
with them.
cuddly.
Chansey would be a good one for
Yep.
all.
What's the pink one that has the nurse hound?
That's Chansey.
That's
Oh,
Chansey.
okay, yeah, that one, 100%.
Wavelength.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, Snorlax is especially good because he always like passes out in the middle of the road.
True.
And I like Neil learned on Neil like roll.
Neil keeps passing out in the middle of the road.
Not again.
Maybe like a poison type that he could just not murder when he just rules everywhere.
Ooh, yeah. No, well, okay, obviously because he's a dragonborn, he should have a Charizard. Or not a Charizard.
Not a dragon.
What's a good dragony Pokemon?
You need to have one good fire one.
I feel like Raw would have a Magmar.
Magmar. Yeah, that works.
No, he would have a Torkoal.
I'm gonna just agree with whatever Arch says because I can't remember any Pokemon. You said which Pokemon in my mind blank. Literally, I was literally playing Pokemon on the plane, and my mind just blanked on every single Pokemon name.
That's okay.
Raw
You
would
need
have
a
an
ghost
Eevee.
type, though.
I think Raw would have an Eevee.
Yeah.
Eevees are like too fucking adorable.
And then the fox
And he would never ever evolve it.
Not intentionally.
I need a hunter.
Yes. Because he's all just hands and a face to cuddle. So he's just like a hug machine.
Yeah.
All right, next question, please. Get us away from Pokemon.
No, we haven't got Laffian's team.
No.
Yeah.
Pokemon.
What?
Okay, pick your team.
Do it.
All right. Obviously, there'd be an Alakazam.
Uh-huh.
Makes sense. Aegislash, I think, would definitely be a good choice for Laffian. None of you are going to know what the fuck that is.
No.
That sounds some 7th gen bullshit.
Is that like something? Is it?
It's
like,
a steel ghost.
okay.
It's literally a sword shield combo that like
Is it the
it
new
changes. No,
Okay.
Aegislash has been around for a while. He would probably have like a legendary that he went out of his way to try to get. The obvious answer would be Mewtwo, but I feel like either Mewtwo or Rayquaza, or Lugia. All the above.
So that's Rayquaza, Lugia, and Mewtwo. All right.
That's 6.
That's 5.
Aegislash, Alakazam. I feel like he would probably also have like a Lapras.
Except I need to say I once voiced Diglett and Dugtrio in a fan dub of Pokemon. Okay,
Oh.
I'm
Oh my
done.
god.
It was the high point. I didn't even know who Diglett was. So there we go. Question from Faye. Yay, Faye. We love you.
Thank you.
What does happily ever after look like for all of your characters?
Not dead.
I decline to answer.
Also not dead.
Soup's not dead. Everyone's agreeing. Soup's not dead.
I'm not agreeing with that.
I think Squash's happily ever after, if he got whatever he wanted, would just be a simple, quiet life. That's really like he fixes his goddamn shit, gets everything turned around. He tries to stop being an addict. He tries to stop being a were-rat, and then he gets roped into adventuring. It was just like, what? No, I had a normal life for a second. I had prospects of not doing this. So yeah, I think that would be his like ultimate for like happily ever after. But I think the world has different plans for him.
Correct.
He starts 9 to 5.
That's what Squash wants. He just wants to like work at a shop. He's not even the boss.
He'd love to just work at a leather tailor shop or something like that. Just have a little room above the shop, and then every day when the guy goes around and like wakes everybody up with a bell or whatever, he's just like, all right, go downstairs and start working on shoes.
Shoemaker.
Cobbler.
Aww.
Yeah.
And then he skims a little off the top. Because, you know.
Gotta eat the leather. I'm hungry.
No.
This doesn't pay
I
well.
didn't mean like that.
Being a cobbler pays terribly. I should go back to stealing.
Why is there no wastage from this shop? Turns it all into jerky. What about Ral?
Probably, yeah, just not having to fight anymore.
You could be my leatherwork apprentice.
You can lick holes into it and just kind of work it.
Yeah, shit, yeah.
It's not super precise, but
You'll get good at it.
Was it that like acid wash jeans? So Squash can sorry, Ral be able to do that.
Taking acid washing to a whole different meaning.
Blah, blah, blah.
Oh. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Happily after for the end of the world is the world doesn't go away. That's
Working on it.
why can I appreciate that. I have no control over this.
Yeah.
I already said what mine is in game. I think that episode came out already, right? Yeah, no, that definitely came out because I remember that was a whole discussion. The whole open the school with Kythea, do that whole thing, and then at some point far in the future of that, maybe then returning back to Beligbud and either taking back over or trying to create some sort of like not really a world government, but like a UN, like a United Nations-esque front, so that it's not just fuck you, go back to your continent bullshit. Like
no.
That whole thing.
Latvia's gonna do like a whole new world order kind of thing.
Hostile takeover.
Yeah, New World Order as in like specifically the wrestling cadre.
Yes, that was what I was talking about.
And so it's gonna be the three of us, the four of us, and we're gonna come in with the black NWO shirts. And we're gonna fucking
we're gonna pile drive Dayton into the next fucking millennium.
Listen, if the final battle is us having a
fucking hell in a cage with
four man tag team battle against Dayton and like three of his guys,
we're fucked.
I will fucking crush that shit. Okay? If you put me in a fucking D&D wrestling match, I will be so fucking in. I'm okay.
I said a single wrestling move and like you got super excited.
I'm like I literally my ADHD is like fucking firing on all cylinders right now, and then you said wrestling and my brain went hyper focus on your hyperfixation. Time to talk about wrestling. Welcome to being neurodiverse.
I love it. Okay. When the game is over and the epilogues, because you bet, are over, would you ever consider doing an annual legacy episode so we get some glimpse at the future?
Oh, that's super cute. That's a cute idea.
I'd be down for that.
What would the thought then be?
And I think even if we aren't able to record a campaign, we could probably make the effort to at least try and record once in a year.
Absolutely. But like
that's so much.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
like, you guys are already here and I'm not.
You're gonna have to schedule us in there. Like you can push back your like third rewatch of the WWE History Channel.
Hey, so you're self-employed. You can just take the effing time off. Oh my God, you're such a fucking drama.
Oh my, I'm just...
It was about capitalism with you. Jesus.
Called directly the fuck out. My God. Yeah, Casey, you don't need to, like, you can put off one day of watching fucking YouTube with your no fucking life.
You showed your hand so hard today about your wrestling mania. I am going to poke fun of it for the rest of our lives.
You know, honestly, as you should. You are allowed to, you should make fun of me. It's fine. I'm not actually taking it personally or anything. I like to think I have a good sense of humor about myself.
I've experienced that so far, so.
I mean, I guess as long as we have stories, and that's the main thing.
What would the annual epilogue episodes look like to you? Are you thinking like every year we'd skip a year in world?
I don't know, because like Arch, we were chatting before about like, hey, there's like an idea, like we could do mini skits here and there about different things happening in the future, because you know, Laffian lives for like
a very long time.
A very long time as an elf. Like he's a very long time. Like Sultana is basically going to be an immortal goddess. So Sultana can do whatever the fuck Sultana wants throughout time. Like, Scorch is a time goddamn wizard, and Ral is going to be a spectre for however long he gets promoted.
I can just picture all the Ral scenes are just him in the stocking, elevator music kicks on, and it's just him there. Do you have any threes?
Neil, you and I, once a year, we just play Go Fish online.
Honestly, I feel like if we did epilogues, I'd want to play, like, NPCs. I mean, I might want to play Sultana too, but, like, I think it'd be really fun to play, like, to fuck around as an NPC in an epilogue story.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we get to play NPCs in each other's stories.
just throw me in and be like, okay, Casey, you are playing,
Yeah?
Boots. And
wow,
they are,
there went all the
gnome.
NPCs.
At the back to called Boots.
All right,
They're
Casey,
a really big hat.
you're in, you're playing Elise.
Damn. Nice. Yeah.
Be like, fuck yeah.
Like, if we could make it work and we have interesting things to say that aren't just, I don't know, complete goofs. I mean, we are goofs,
I
but
make no promises.
that's fine. As long as not everything we do is a goof.
I am
make no
the goof.
No promises, but this sounds like a very likely alternative to season 3.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Questions from Reaper.
Ooh.
How different did your characters turn out from what you pictured in the beginning?
Pretty fucking different.
How so?
This lovely thing called character development is a two-way street. It's not just your dumbass walking down it. There's other people that you interact with along the way, and they kind of make things a little different. So whereas initially it was like, oh, Laffian's going to be this kind of a character. He's going to act this certain way. This is going to how he's be. And then Zoltana and Rawl came in and it was like, okay, sure. Same destination, I guess. Let's keep going. And then that just fucking derailed. And suddenly it's like, oh, wait, I actually care about things other than my elf kingdom.
Aww.
When did that happen? Oh, wait a minute. The world's on fire.
How about yours?
Oh,
The couple.
I said it. Hey,
and Casey.
The couple and Casey.
God damn it.
That's an
I heard this.
don't leave me fucking hanging, bitches.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Jesus.
Sorry, we thought you were like surrendering.
We're like, hey, fuck you, Arch. That's what I thought you were doing.
No, I was trying to get a high five.
You can.
Yeah.
Wait.
Nailed it.
Yeah. I'll add smack sounds in post.
It's just going to be awkward clapping sounds. Just really slowed down.
We fucked up. We're supposed to be doing the wrestling, clapping on a lake.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Ow! Why did that hurt?
You're not cut out for wrestling.
Don't say that. I really want to try it.
You're going to get hurt.
I told my friend that, because he's the guy that got me into wrestling, and he's getting married, and his fiance won't let him get thrown through a table at their wedding, and I'm trying to convince her to let him throw me through a table at the wedding.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Best,
right? Because I'm not the groom, so who cares?
best
Oh
wedding
my God.
present in the world.
That's all I want. I just want to get chokeslammed through a table. Is that so much to fucking ask?
Don't show your hand. Don't admit you want this. This is a gift to them, not you getting to ruin your
Oh, it's too
fantasy.
late. I've already told them that.
I think we need to table that discussion.
And then I will go through the table that we've put it on.
What about Raoul, Neil?
Boom.
What was the question?
How different did your characters turn out from what you pictured in the beginning?
I didn't picture much of the late game at the beginning for obvious reasons. I literally had no idea how long the character would last.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Sorry, we kind of kept keeping you alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was a party effort.
I didn't have any future plans.
Yeah, like there's a bit in this question from Reaper that's also aimed at me about you folks, and your answer is like I didn't know how long we'd go for. I didn't know if we'd even get anywhere near finishing, and I had no idea how long this story was going to be.
This is the longest commitment I've ever done.
Yeah.
For Squash, he was only supposed to be a side B character that would like appear during a little storyline, and then I was going to come back for the finale. I promised
you're going to have you like come like at least once more, like which you did, and then go away again, which you did.
Yeah.
Which that was an accident.
Yeah.
And then I was going to have you back for like a scene in the finale, which is going to run slightly different from how I'd thought 5 years ago. But yeah.
But like I genuinely didn't. I didn't set a final plan for Squash when I came in because I was dead set on the idea that if they murdered me, I was not going to be mad about it. Like, so I didn't like create or think how Squash's story would end because if I antagonized you guys to murder, I didn't want to be like, oh, well, Squash was supposed to do this and that. It's like, no. I created Squash as a very open-ended character, but I'm very happy where he ended up.
What about you, Casey?
I don't remember what I thought was going to happen with Zoltana.
Mm-hmm.
But I can tell you that there was a point a certain amount of episodes ago that was still in the first season where I was like, I'll just say which one it was because it doesn't fucking matter at this point. It was when I tried to throw myself into Daichin's bubble to hold him in the bubble or whatever it was I was doing where I was trying to throw himself at him so we could put the bubble around him. And I was like, Zoltana has gone as far as I think that she can possibly go. I don't think that there's anywhere else I can go with this character. So I was like, so if I die in this episode, and I was kind of trying to, mostly because I thought it would be a really heroic death, but I was like, if I die in this episode, I will be happy with my character arc. And I can honestly say I'm glad that that didn't happen. I feel like the things I've been doing with Zoltana in this season have been very interesting for me. I think it's sometimes hard because you get, when you're playing a character, you get to a point you're like, wow, it's really not interesting to play this character anymore. I've done all I can do with it. And I'm glad that I stuck around. Not that I didn't have a choice, but also not that I had a choice because you fuckers wouldn't let me die.
We're not letting anyone die.
And I was like, wow, I have more things I can do and I have more places I can go. So I'm glad that she's still around. So I guess that's my answer because I don't really remember what I thought was going to happen with Zoltana at the beginning. I think I mostly I had a kind of similar idea of like the direction. I knew that I wanted her to kind of like redeem herself in a way and like, like become a person that could be around people.
Yeah,
but, like,
I remember that we had conversations about like potentially redeeming and like calming down and maybe coming the foot off the vengeance pedal. But then you leant really hard into it at one point. I'm like, no, Zoltana should not apologize. She shouldn't feel bad for having killed her wife's killers. Fuck that. And I'm like,
she killed other people.
Yeah, no. I'm not looking at them. Like you leant so hard at it, and at one point I was like, no, like I'm going to give you the chance to expand on a character that is clearly there. Like she shouldn't have to apologize for being angry about her wife's death. Even though, she comes back as a goddess and it's all cool, I was like, no, I'm going to give you the chance to become something more than that. Either continue along that line of like vengeance. Yes, it's fine. It's okay. This is the character for this. Or she becomes something else. And I just wanted to do that. And I'm really glad you didn't jump in the bubble because you sent me that message and my heart just fucking stopped.
Oh, yeah. Because I was like, I sent V a message and I was like, hey, Zoltana, I think I basically was like, hey, Zoltana's had a really good run. I think I'm going to have her jump in the bubble and make a new character.
And I was like, oh my God, fuck!
No. But it wasn't even like it's not even that I didn't like playing with Zoltana or anything. It's just like I saw this opportunity and
You
I
were
was like,
comfortable, yeah.
I was like, I'm comfortable if she dies. Like I'll be sad, but I won't like, it's not going to like devastate me where I feel like I didn't get a fair shot at playing this character. Like if she died like early in the game or something. And I was like, if I do this, then she dies heroically, saving her friends and helping to save the world. So like I'd be fucking pleased as punch with a really good heroic death. I fucking love heroic deaths in tabletop games.
Yes, me too.
I love getting them. I've done to do like 2 or 3, and in my many years as a tabletop game player, and I'll tell you, it sucks when you don't get to play your character anymore, but it's also so fun getting to have that moment and watch all your friends be sad. So I was really excited to watch you guys, if
Deal with
I
it.
died, deal with it. But I'm glad you didn't have to. I do love you guys. I feel like it'd be very traumatic to put you through that. I'm sorry.
Because, like, the thing is, like, if Dacian had you in that bubble, because the plan was you were going to smash it into him because you were going to be in that server, I was like, I have no choice. I'd have to kill you.
I knew.
Like, there's no way I couldn't not use power word kill. Like, he didn't have access to it, but, like, a day later he bloody would have, or he just, done whatever other bullshit he has. Like, I can't not do this to you. And I'm like, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to let him, like, I'm going to make him be that bit of a dick when he's like, go on, last words to the rest of you. And just,
I had last words too.
I know.
I had like a whole. Anyway, that's my answer. My answer is I don't remember the beginning, but I definitely had thought at one point that Zoltana's path was done, and it wasn't. And I like how she's gone, and I'm really enjoying being in this like extra bloody vengeance shit that I'm doing.
I love it.
My god,
It's a very fun, it's a very fun like path you've taken her down. Like I'm enjoying the shit out of it.
thank you. Also, if I died, when did we? Was that before or after we did the like Squash and Zoltana like thing? Because I can't remember.
Fuck, was Dacian in the bubble before the end of season 1?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then I think the
That's
Squash
before.
and Zoltana scenes afterwards.
Yeah.
Like,
So
pretty
we wouldn't
sure.
have had that amazing. We wouldn't have had all the amazing scenes that we've had.
I love the
as they
buddy
become
cop
best
dynamic
friends.
that they have. I love it so much. All right. And V, did you see this story for the PCs, or has it varied drastically because of past choices? Yeah, it's drastically different. I didn't expect to have a 4th player permanently. We got that now. I didn't expect that Laffian would go quite the way he has, of like, I will be the king, and now it's like, no. The world needs something better, and I'm glad that way that's gone. Ral. Well, Ral is
Alive. Great success.
We almost always expect Ral to die.
On several occasions.
Exceeding expectations.
Yeah. So he gets the A star plus for exceeding expectations this semester. And yeah, Zoltana, like, I thought we would eventually go down like the forgiveness path or the seeking redemption path. I'm glad we haven't, because fuck that. This is way more fun. Yeah. Other than that, the story has changed through your actions, because I knew the rough end point and I can see the light at the end of the very long tunnel now. But yeah, the details along the way, no idea. Question from Kakai,
I think, yeah.
thank you. However we pronounce your name, I'm sorry. How do I get a Squash, Laffian, Ral, on Zoltana plushie?
By telling us where we can get them.
Make it, and then let us pay you to send it to us.
Yeah.
You have to.
The unfortunate truth is that having plushies made is something for people with millions of views on YouTube, not for people with thousands of listens on. What's the name of the thing we have? Libsyn. No, like, make it yourself and send us pictures, and we will sure as fuck love the shit out of it.
I mean, alternatively, we do have a lot of creative people in the Discord. If you posted that in the fan creations, I'm sure somebody probably could take up the mantle.
Somebody made a Raoul plushie.
Then
It was a crochet, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry,
That was
yeah.
dope.
That counts. That counts.
I have a friend who makes crochet patterns. I could see if she would be willing to do it, but then you guys would have to crochet it yourself, because I'm not going to ask my friend to crochet like a bunch of plushies. But she did make a crochet pattern for like a little plushie bee, so maybe she could do.
That'd be cool. I mean, yeah, if they'd be up for that, then we could get the pattern at least.
She's a cool guy. Let me plug. She writes books under the title BL Collar. So Because if she's gonna she might make us plushies, so we might as well fucking. If she doesn't agree to do it, you can just take the plug out.
I will delete the plug if they refuse to do our biddings.
No, she's like one of my real life best friends. I've been friends.
Absolutely
That was the
joking.
closest thing I've had to a friend that the TSA would approve.
Oh, okay.
She and I have
yeah.
been friends since we were in middle school.
Aw.
She doesn't listen to the podcast. I
Oh,
love her.
okay. If the cast was in a band, who would play what role and which instrument, and what would the band be called?
Oh, I call drums.
Yeah,
I feel
was
like
gonna-
Zoltana would be a really good drummer.
Nobody else is going to be playing the drums than Sultana.
That was a drum. I really wanted to be a drummer when I was younger.
I can totally see Raul doing piano. Keyboard, sorry. It's usually not a piano. But I'm like attributing something to your character. I again, this may seem like a pattern to me, but I think it would be Squash on the bass.
Raul used to play drums in actuality,
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay, so...
but we're not in a band. So
Well, if Raul plays drums, then I think Zoltana could be
Again,
like
we're not in a band.
a hot, sexy bass player.
Oh,
Oh,
competing bass players.
oh my god, can we do like the... what's the name of the thing? Competing banjos? Dueling
Yeah,
banjos?
yeah,
we
yeah,
do
dueling bass.
Yeah, our Squash will be slapping the bass and you will be doing whatever the fuck you want to do.
I'm gonna fucking shred it. I'm trying to learn it in real life.
It's a reference to a really
A slap and a bass.
mediocre comedy.
Uh-huh.
Gotta be slapping a bass.
All right, so we have dueling bassists.
Yes.
We have a drummer.
Yep.
And what about Latvian?
I don't fucking know.
Everything else.
Or I could be
Mystic Hands
the
taking care of all the
the lead singer.
Mhm.
And it could be like a metal band, and I could be like fucking what's her nuts, Hailstorm.
I want to say Lacuna Coil, but that's not.
Fucking
Oh, no, he went about Shirley. No, that's not a name.
It'd be the agent.
The manager.
Yeah.
So we have a drummer and two bassists and nothing else on stage.
And then people are like, why would we have you play? And then it's just like, you
The
want
idea.
them to play for you. Using the
idea
wit
that you
mystic.
actually just go on stage with two bassists and a drummer and nothing else, and people are like, what is?
Well,
we're
we would get,
actually
like,
a
Elise
noise.
involved.
We're actually
Yeah,
a
well,
noise
yeah.
punk band.
Band name is Excessive.
Excessive teeth stuff.
Oh god, you guys are the worst.
Oh my god.
That is a
Lizzie
reference to
Hale.
whatever game this was.
Yeah, because she fucking rocks.
Yep.
I'm Zoltana is
Oh,
gonna
the
be
drummer's her brother?
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, Zoltana is gonna be the Lizzie Hale of our band. I'm gonna be the fucking dope ass. I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream a lot, and we're all gonna have a good time. And we'll have a bass player, and I don't know, fucking.
The world...
Damaz comes on and plays. Damaz is our guitar player. Boom.
Nice. Clearly, the world would be the audience. That's what I submit forward from this.
Thank you.
All right. Question from the Orb. Are the players happy with how their relationships with each other have changed since being hung together?
I can't really say happy or not. It happened.
Here's my question: is the question? Are we happy with our relationships with each other? Because it says the players. So us, or is it
It
with
says
our
players.
characters' relationships with each other?
It says players.
I'm happy with my relationships with everybody. I feel like as time has gone on, we've gotten. I mean, I feel like we were friends when it started, and now we're just like we're even closer. I mean, the three of us fucking flew out to Iceland,
I appreciate that.
and we just ate like the most disgusting fish thing in the world.
Thanks,
Okay.
Hathor.
We all hate that.
Sorry, dry fish is a delicacy in Iceland, and you're all.
It's very much delicacy.
It's a
For dogs.
choice.
It's amazing,
For dogs.
and you're all terrible.
The thing but what I'm saying is, you asked if we would eat it, and
We
we
did.
did because you're our friend, and that is how.
And you have
dedicated we
betrayed
are.
our trust.
And Aethor is being kicked out of the band.
you lose.
survive without a second basis.
You stole fizzy lifting drinks. You lose.
Good
Good
day.
day, sir.
Oh, mate. I think the answer is, yeah, I think we're pretty happy.
My hands still smell like fish.
I know, it's grim, right?
It's
Like,
really-
whenever he eats them, like, I can't be anywhere near you for, like, a good half hour or more. I can't. If you could change one moment between your character and someone else, what would it be? Regrets. I've had a few.
I don't
But
feel
then
like I have
again,
any. Too few to mention.
there we go.
Oh, I know. I have a big regret.
Yeah.
It was just a cringe moment for me. And I remember listening to it when I started dating. It was in the fourfold in Vanlas,
Mm-hmm.
where we ended up getting into like a heated argument because Laffian was trying to do his thing and like everyone thought it was a bad idea. And like just listening back to it, it's like, I think me Arch took it a little personally and it got a little bit more heated than it should have. And it's like, I just stop me, past me, stop, please. Just no.
Like, when you guys were like arguing during that scene, because I remember that really sticks in the back of my brain a lot.
Because it was
like,
cringy.
I was like, it wasn't because it was cringy, because I'm like, oh my God, your characters are arguing like massively. Like, am I going to have to enact the consequences of you guys splitting up? Oh my God, that's like huge. And then my brain was also like, but I don't want them to fight. They're friends. I don't like it. I don't like it when you guys fight. So my brain and my stomach were going through all sorts of weird shit. I'm like, oh God. But luckily it is. You guys sorted it out and I didn't have to enact the consequences of your actions.
No, the consequences is 4 years later, I'm in Iceland talking about how cringe that was.
Cringe fail.
Oh my God.
Welcome to Cringe Compilation.
Oh God, no.
Number 1.
13.
Oh no.
Foot lettuce.
Burger King foot.
Okay. I can't think of a specific moment with Squash, but I do remember there was once we finished recording, I came to you and I was like, I fucked it up. I fucked it up.
There have been a few of those. You may need to be a bit more specific.
I don't remember exactly what it was. I just remember standing over there instead of going to bed and just going like, I fucked up. I shouldn't have said that. I should have said these things. Oh no.
This happens way more frequent than he's making out.
Happened once.
Oh, I should not have done that. Oh, I should have said something else. Oh, I'm really mad. I couldn't have gotten this done. I'm like, it's fine, babe.
That's all I can think of.
Now I want to know which times.
Well, clearly we were in this house at that point, so
Yeah.
it's when we start doing like midnight recordings.
So sometime in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Only.
Somewhere it's like episode 180, I think, maybe. 182 or 188 or whenever the episode's coming up.
So I don't know when this is coming out, but if it comes out soon, just listen and tell us if you think that
if you think you can spot that moment.
if you think that that Squash was being cringe, please let us know.
Join our Discord.
Let's make a new channel called
Cringe.
Cringe fail moments so that we can get like fucking.
Don't you dare start posting our cringe back at us. That is not
Please
fair.
don't. Please don't.
There's 5 years of ammo. We are different people now.
I'm even a whole other gender than I was when we started this.
True.
Yeah.
Is it like the only thing I can think of is an interaction I had, but I wasn't the one that I would change the things about.
Yeah, sure.
I would change you fuckers.
I was very bad. When Laffian mind invaded my brain and made me like say the things I didn't. If I could go back in time, I think I would have had a conversation with you before, like when it started, and we could have like done it in a different way, because I think that's like, even going back and listening to that, it's like still a little uncomfortable, and it made sense for the characters at the time, but I think that if we could go back and we could redo it, I think that like we could have done it in a different way that would have been also like brought out stuff, but it would have been a little less like
Invasive.
Yeah.
What about you, Neil?
The only thing I can think of is that when we locked someone in the like chair room at some point. We were intimidating them and antagonizing them, and Raw got kind of tortury, or like willing to rather.
Oh, yeah, I think.
And that was something that I said in the beginning that Raw would never do. But I think what changed was like his willingness to like help his friends and like fuck this guy and this and that, because he was not our friend.
You know what?
No.
You know what else? Actually,
I didn't care about him.
I think that there was a scene like that where I got like really gross and tortury, and I would probably go back and change that too, because you never want to be that guy. I've been actively trying my best to be less like, hey, I watch horror movies.
I get why it was like in Maya Raw's head at that moment because, again, I don't know this dude. I don't think he's a good dude in this moment. And we need things.
Yeah, I think that's the closest
It's
we've
gonna
ever
help.
gone to me going, we need to not do this. That is genuinely that scene is the closest we've gotten to that.
Luckily, Bucky came in with the rescue on that.
Thank you, Bucky.
I didn't anticipate that scene would ever get graphic. It would be a very, fade out scene. But
Yeah, 100%. I was like, it's as close as we haven't got to have to
I
put
did
it on
definitely
that.
suggest it.
Yeah.
And I think that, I don't know. I could have removed it, but I don't think I don't think it crossed my mind because it made sense to me why Raw would want to
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's the thing. Like, we do
get what we need done.
It is a slightly dark game, guys. We do some real dark shit in here sometimes.
Not quite like Dark Dice level, but, dark
No,
enough.
Dark Dice is a whole level of. Yep, there's a lot of trust in that game.
Dark enough.
It was like vaguely recently. I feel like within the last like year and a half, maybe. Like I think like we were doing something and you guys were like, I was like, oh, I want to do this to these guys, and you guys were like, hey, Casey, chill.
Oh, that would be when we're in Bellum. So yeah, I know exactly that scene. Yeah. So yeah, there are some things I think we as players would want to redo. But there are some conversations I've had with y'all where I'm like, I regret what I said, and mostly it comes along the lines of Demi. Especially in the early days when she talks and talks. I'm like, I did not want to reveal that this early. Shit. Fuck. I did not mean for every single time that Demi has interacted with Squash, or Aethel, your characters for the first time, she has taken something from you.
Yes, you took
That was
something
not
from
my
me.
intent.
You ramped up the antagonism for Squash in that moment.
I know. I can't help it. She
rolling
does
with the
things
blows.
to my brain.
Things are fun.
She does things to my brain.
She lives in your brain rent-free.
She really does. Like, I think I've mentioned this a few times before. Like, the way that she speaks and switches from this to that and the other really is and was reflected of how my brain works quite a lot of the time. Especially when we first started playing, my brain had not really settled properly, and I hadn't figured out 100% how to deal with my mental issues. I'm much calmer than I was, but there are some times where I'm like, oh, I need to slow down that train in my brain because I can't keep up. Yeah. That's just how that is sometimes. Do you have thoughts, plans, ideas for a new campaign? Yes, but a lot of things are dependent. That's from 1d8, then create.
1d8, then create.
Yep, it's a great name. Eli? I don't know. I'm sorry.
We don't know. We can't see it.
I can.
Just
I
the
have the
Discord.
pictures up. I have the thing up too.
Oh, okay.
It looks like LA.
V, would you rather be a player in the next one? The honest answer is no. I think it's way better for my mental health to be the GM than it is to be a player, because I get stuck in the NPCs' heads, and it's much better for me to do more than one because I'm not so stuck in their head. I fall down that rabbit hole quite hard, and I know how my brain works. Dark Dice works for me because we haven't played in 2 years, and we don't record that often. So yeah, I think it's. I also just enjoy being on this side of the table. I really do. There are times when I miss being a player, but not as much as I'd miss being a GM. I think I'm a forever GM.
Wow.
Do you guys have a backlog of backup characters that are made just in case or for fun?
Not this late in the game.
I never did.
No, I never make a backup character, because once you make a backup character, you get excited about it and you intentionally get your character killed.
Yep.
Yep.
It's I've learned my lesson. I made a backup character for one of my friends' campaigns, and I couldn't wait for my character to die, and he never did.
Yeah.
Is that Chromac?
Yes.
I also have my rule of 3 that I follow. First character is my brainchild, the really cool backstory, the really interesting one. And then the second one, which is like my first character died. I'm going to make this one. This is going to be a really cool one now that I know the world a lot better. And we're going to fit this character in a really interesting way. And then the third one's a fucking wizard that's just going to break whatever the fuck you put in front of them, because at that point, all right, you've killed me twice.
Yeah.
Now it's personal.
Yeah, min-maxing time, I'm gonna not let you touch my character ever
I mean,
again.
I
Wait,
min-maxed
don't
anyways,
say like
but...
the third one is your min-maxing character. I'm looking at you motherfucker.
I did not intentionally make Squash a min-maxing.
Yes, you did. You were like,
Look
I'm going to
at
make him a skill monkey.
Look at his constitution and tell me he's a min-maxer.
You son of a bitch, made a rogue with all of these random stats that are now like, what? What's your passive perception?
30-something.
30-something? Something 30? No, fuck you. Do you ever find yourself thinking about what your character would do when you're doing stuff or making decisions IRL?
All the time.
No.
That's smart.
2 different directions.
That is very smart.
If I ever caught myself thinking, what would Zoltana do in this situation? I would be very worried about myself.
In jail.
Yeah. What would Zoltana do in this situation? Whatever it would do, yeah, it would probably land me in jail.
Not when I'm doing my day-to-day stuff, but I will randomly start fantasizing about Squash's like interactions with other characters, NPCs, and like scenarios that are going on in the game. Yeah, and that's where a lot of Squash's interactions come from. It's like a previous plot from me, like sitting alone somewhere doing electric work. I'm like, Squash totally should say this to this guy. Ooh, that would be interesting.
I could be so cool. And then we come to record and Ethan's like,
I was going to say something. What was it?
Dirtbag. Yeah.
Nailed it. Dachin, you big meanie.
Nincompoop.
Hey, Dachin, the jerk store called and it's running out of you.
oh. What about you, Neil?
I do the same. I think just playing hypotheticals and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a hypothetical person too.
But
I kind of need to on this side of the table, but
It's a little different there.
Yeah, it's a little different. But even when I'm playing characters, which is also why I think it's better for me not to be a character. Yeah, like if I start falling in love with a character, I think about them consistently and I think about what they would do in this situation. And whereas that has brought me strength in the past, it is very unwise, at least for me. Yeah. For Arch,
Me.
it's you.
Me?
As a DM, how do you balance creating fights/situations that could possibly end in a TPK versus rooting for the characters that you've watched grow bonds, especially after years of development?
It's a hell of a question.
No, Casey, stop.
How do you deal with a TPK?
I'm laughing because Casey was
Dom?
part of this situation.
Mm-hmm. Dylan?
No, Dom was the one that fucked.
No, I know, but I'm
All
lost with 2 faces. Is your name Dom or Dylan?
Oh, question asker.
Uh-oh.
All right. So to answer the question and also explain myself.
I know it's not Chris or Onyx. It's not me.
So it wasn't you?
So what happened was, so I have been running a homebrew world for many years now. And the first time I ran it, Casey was one of the players, along with our friend Onyx, as well as one of my IRL friends, as well as 2 other people that I met online. 3 people online, actually, because it was Dom, Dylan, and Evie.
Oh my God, that's right. And Evie was... Evie, is that you?
Right? But to answer the question, so I am very much the opinion as a GM that it depends on how you got there and if there is any feasible way that you can get out of it without it feeling bad for everybody involved. Good example is the whole thing that happened with them where there was actually a TPK in my game because one of the players opened their fucking mouth and blurted out the bad thing for a wish. Because the party was trying to get a magical artifact from the King of the Fire Giants, and they managed to come across getting a wish. And so the one dumbass character, the warlock, was like, oh, well then I wish that we were at the magic relic. And it was like...
Uh-oh.
And we paused at that point. I remember it was like, are you sure you say that? And everyone was like, that's a really bad fucking idea, but you did say it. It's like, okay. There's a swirl of magic, and you find yourself in the antechamber throne room area place with the fire giant holding the magical artifact, and your hand is on it, and it's like, oh. Oops.
Oopsie doodle.
So that led to a TPK. I could have handled it a little bit differently, but that was more, I was still learning as a DM. But I'm very much of the opinion, regardless, that if you're going to be balancing something like that, it's always a good idea to kind of analyze the situation. And please, if you need to, tell your players you need to take a step away from the table for a few minutes and compose yourself.
Yep, 100%. Like if you, as a GM, need to say, I need a minute because you guys have done something, you can say that. It's totally fine.
Whole ass wrench.
Yeah, 100%. Like this is like the world's biggest wrench. Let me get back to you on that, especially if you're in a home game. Fuck it.
My friend who runs the home games that I've been playing in, whenever we throw a wrench at him, I've noticed that he goes, okay, guys, I need to go to the bathroom for a minute. So now we make fun of him for it because every time he goes to the bathroom, we're like, what did we do? Because it's not always that, but we notice that that's a pattern. So, if you're running a game and your players like throw a complete wrench at you and you're like, this might have to end in a TPK, take the minute, go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I'm also a big fan of it is completely fine to make an encounter that they are not meant to stay and fight.
100%. Because it's not like you're in an MMO where you're locked into the starting area and everything should be level equivalent. If your world is going to feel like a world, there are enemies you're not ready to face.
I'm locked in the boss room, help!
Yeah, like there are characters that you especially when you're lower level, if you go up against the big bad on day one because you happen to know where he is and you go knock on his door and say, please, Daichin, sir, kill me, he's gonna kill you. He doesn't even have to use power word kill. He'll just use meteor strike and you'll be freaking dead. Like that's gonna happen. But my philosophy is write your TPK, and if you figure out, oh crap, it might be a TPK, one, have an out so that you have an idea of shit, everybody is dead or unconscious. If last person is unconscious, you can stop the game right there and pick it up somewhere else where they've been revived by someone or something, and that's a whole new adventure you can go on. Especially if you don't want the characters to die, and nobody really wants that. But alternatively, let them die, and then they can start again in the stalking in our world.
Yeah.
And I have a break in case of emergency in case there is a TPK. Thankfully, you have very powerful friends, and some gods owe you some favors. So I have a break in case of emergency.
Could also do what I ended up doing with that TPK in particular is we picked the game back up a little while after, and it was the same world with the consequences of their actions shaping the entire rest of the world, where suddenly, apocalypse.
Oopsie doodle.
Lich apocalypse.
Yep. Undead everywhere.
But also, design your thing. And if it's supposed to be too hard, have an out, or alternatively, write that. And then when you're playing, root for your players. Like when I have to prep for stuff when you're facing up against Daichin or you're facing up against some unknown horror evils, I make it as hard as I can. And then you guys do what the fuck you want. And if you guys come up with some really ridiculous way, great, fuck it. Let's make this work somehow. So I root when we're playing, but I don't root when I'm prepping. And also, it's okay to occasionally pull your punches.
Yes.
You don't necessarily have to do max damage every time. And you don't always have to do, what's it a friend of ours does? Boss HP reset.
Oh, God, yeah.
Final form.
No.
You don't have to do that. It's okay.
They're on Death's Door.
Death's Door reset. It's okay. You don't do that. Yeah, fuck that. Who is your favorite TLD character other than your own, and why?
That's a heavy question.
Yeah, this is hard.
In it. Favorite other character?
I know.
Yeah.
Is it like a main character?
It just says character.
Raul, because I really like his story arc.
I just want to hug Raul.
Yeah.
Just a lot. I think
Laffian... I want to that 20 hug.
Yeah, I think Laffian would annoy me at some point. Zoltana, I'd be like, oh, that's too dangerous and full on for me. Squash is just... I don't think I could get on with him.
I would never want to be in a room with Zoltana.
Mm-mm.
And I play her. It would be a bad time for me.
It's I wish I could be Zoltana, but I could never.
Why?
I could just... Because she's very fierce, and she's very, sticking to her guns. This is my point. I am not backing down from this. She's very stubborn. She's very, committed, I think is the better phrase. I wish I could be like that. I'm not.
And my favorite NPC is Demi, because I have ADHD, so I feel like I relate to her a lot.
Oh, butterfly!
I don't know. no characters standing out to me. There are characters I'd never want to meet. I would never want to hang around with Gref.
Gref is just toxic.
Yeah. The name of Cassie's character in Kino, I find her scary, and I would not want to have to deal with her. But like a character I want to meet and hang out with.
Mm-hmm.
Celifar? She's so easygoing and chill.
Elazar.
No, the what's her name? The newest character in Kino.
Suvi.
Who the hell Celifar? Oh, sorry. Well, Suvi. She's so chill. She's so easygoing, and she'll just sing. You can just sit on the couch and have a nice night out. No oppression. No. Like, let's go out and save the world. No, nothing. Just like, hey, want to sing?
Corinne, you're describing Corinne.
Corinne, yes. I would love to sit on a couch and sing with Corinne.
Yes. What about you two?
Ivarus.
Why?
I like characters that have an interesting development cycle.
Yeah, that's true.
And Ivarus was a fucking emotional roller coaster for a character that had zero emotion to start.
Ivarus is definitely a character. What about you, Neil?
NPCs, Trevor. I love Trevor so much.
Well, I'm not so sure about that.
He's somewhere that makes him so uncomfortable, but at the same time, he feels like he's in the right place.
Yeah.
It's so weird, but he's also just the nicest person.
I feel like Trevor's like one of those people that's like, they're vaguely important and they're quite competent at what they do, and they just seem to get dragged into shenanigans. Yeah. All right.
Player-wise, probably Iran.
Oh.
Yeah.
Iran was an interesting individual.
If you could see one scene from TLD come to life on the screen, what scene would it be?
Me and you have answered this on an AMA, but I'll give it a go again.
We do. So I have one which is actually a very short scene, and I actually have like three that I kind of want to do. One is, and just because it means something to me, is the one when Charlie gives something to Laffian, and Laffian shares his memories, and then you'll hug afterwards. And it's just a bit where I just got to sit back and do nothing and watch the four of you interact and gel, and it was really nice, and I'd want to see that. Other than that, it's the beach scene, the entirety from the moment you arrive on the beach to the moment you leave, because there's so much in those fucking episodes.
That was going to be my answer.
Just
the
the
beach.
whole thing, yeah.
I love the beach bit.
The beach was fun.
Remember what
beach?
you're talking about?
You don't remember spiking a volleyball into my face
No.
in pure spite?
No, I don't, but that sounds like that's something
Roll
Sultana would do.
your dice! It was so funny.
I don't remember which episodes are these, so I can maybe re-listen.
They're around the 200 mark, I think it is. Probably late 90s. It's where you'll go to the beach and just chill after dealing with Deichin and his shit. You deal with the prisoner, which is kind of fun. Ama and Ama's friend come and join you for a bit. Kythea comes to join. Laffian cooks something dope on the beach. Ama turns up and makes herself a spectre in the future. Demi turns up. Squash gets himself in trouble with Grumsh. And Jill play volleyball, and it's hilarious.
I think we've established that I don't have a memory of anything in this podcast, even though I've been doing it for 5 years. I think that for me, top three would be when. So number one, I'd love to see. I would definitely watch when Sultana and Odette had that talk after Odette died.
Yeah,
and that made me cry in real life.
Yeah, that was tough.
And then I think you were crying because I was crying.
I remember being so upsetty, and I'm talking and I can't get the emotion out, and Arch is like, maybe we should just take a minute.
Sounds like
yeah.
And then Sultana and Squash, when they had that whole conversation that cemented their friendship.
I was going to mention that.
Oh,
it's a good scene.
And then, this is going to come out really late.
Yeah,
right?
the beach episodes haven't even begun to come out yet.
Okay.
We have a whole fight with Deichin coming up before then.
So then I'm going to say the big fight we just had with Travis, all of it was so good. And I would love to watch, the fucking books flying at Raul. And then
Yeah, like that whole like adaptation would be like well over the top. There'd be lots more jumping from rafters and like books flying around everywhere. That would be the dope as fuck.
So much CGI.
Yeah.
Or we'd be over budget.
Yeah.
I would actually love to see the original Dravos fight we had done, but only if it was directed by Peter Jackson.
See, we mentioned that the original Dravos fight when we answered this on an AMA, like a monthly AMA. It sits high in my head, and Casey did speed art of it, and Cassie did speed art of it, and it sits very hard in my head since then.
I love that speed art. I'm pretty sure that's my Facebook like banner is that speed art with like the little like heart made of
lightning.
Yeah.
I love that.
I feel like every time in Kino we go to the Capitol, it's just a real fucked up time. I think any of those are probably great for like cinematic, visual, kind of tense time. For Discora, probably as we all wake up in the mirror realm and it's like dark and stuff, and then and we're all alone for the first time, and then it gets more tense as people are attacked. And stuff all up until we meet Miracle. I think that would be intense.
Like the I think like the Haunted House is like a really good like standalone horror movie episode.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think like the Orchard of the Dead is like some of my favorite like mental visuals for that. Like I do. There's so much we've done that's very cool. In Kino, the part that I definitely want to see from when you'll go to the Capitol is when you go into the gelatinous cube and getting him to throw his item over the cube and you're just GTFOing. Like, I need to see someone act that face of, I'm sorry, what did you do to me? I need to see someone do that.
Can I add also, you know what else would be really good on the big screen is the bubble fight.
Yeah.
When we bubbled Dacian.
That'll be a cool one.
That dick. All right. Favorite canon TLD ship, favorite non-canon ship. My favorite non-canon ship is the Book and Arliss. It would never happen, but I love the idea.
You mean Alice and Graf?
No, well, yeah. No, I guess that's a good that's a good follow-up. That's a good secondary non-canon ship.
That's my pick. Alice and Graf.
I don't have any crack ships. So
What's a crack ship?
the crack ship is like a non-canon ship that would probably like that's kind of like wild and will probably never happen. Like I feel like all my ships are like these are definitely going to happen eventually. Like they're very clearly like Demi and Squash.
That's the closest to like a
Demi.
ship that hasn't
Sailed?
happened, but has. It's the Facebook gets complicated thing.
Yeah, they're so complicated they don't even have, it's complicated. There's just no relationship status.
It's so complicated that it's so simple,
yeah.
but nobody wants to address
They don't
that.
have a relationship status, but they're in all of each other's pictures.
Squemmy. I ship Squemmy so hard, and every time they like have a moment, and I get like, what was it when you guys were on the boat and you didn't say you loved each other, and then like afterwards I was like, you motherfuckers! I was so mad about it. I shipped them way too hard. It's embarrassing actually how hard I ship Squemmy. Yeah, and then obviously Odette and Sultana because
Of course.
they would be really remiss if they weren't like my favorite ships.
I remember the boat scene. Do you want to know why Squash didn't say any I love you or I need you or anything like that? It's because Demi very subtly says, I need you or I want you to help me. And that's all that was in my head in that moment. I was just like, okay, that was the go sign. She wants Squash in her life and I need to figure out how to help her right now.
Oh, you did the guy thing where you freeze up like, wait a minute.
Yeah, like, wait, there was a subtle hint in there. Oh my.
Or was it?
This is actually very on track for you.
Oh yeah.
Was that
terrible.
flirting? I can't tell. If I flirt back, am I getting in trouble?
But my kind of canon ship that I'm just kind of rooting for is Graf and Strong Drow Lady. Lethera. There's something about their interaction I loved. And with Archie's character coming in there and fucking with it a little bit made an even bigger moment in my head. And I'm in love with that.
How did I fuck with it?
So Gref and Lethera are talking about meeting up again at some point, and Gref goes like, "Oh yeah, you might come over sometime. Like
I have a farm.
You could come see my farm in Discora now that the rules are gonna get changed." And and you come in. You have a farm, and I'm trying to say something from Lethera. Lethera's like, "Yeah, okay. So like, you have a farm? How many mushrooms do you have? How big is the farm? Can I come see the farm?" And Graf eventually goes like,
That's very on brand.
"What was your character's name at that
Kaz.
time?"
Well, at the time, I think it was Morrow.
Morrow, not in front of the woman.
Fuck off! It was so funny.
You can't say farm in front of a druid. You can't.
It was just very funny.
The mushroom.
Yeah.
What about you, Neil?
I don't know. I'm bad at that. Let's see.
I like Ivorus and Baskin.
Yeah.
They're just so cute
But
together.
that's like a canon.
I know.
Yeah.
There's a
it
full-on
doesn't count.
canon.
There's a full-on canon going.
They're
The question
adorable.
was canon and non-canon.
Okay. Well, that has been very fun. I'm just trying to help Titus out at this point. And Jan Kisso's in the area.
You want to ship?
I just
Is it
wanna hear
Trevor?
that. Yeah.
Trevor
I said
and Jan
Titus. I
Kisso?
know I said Titus. Didn't I?
Oh
Yeah.
no!
No, that's a crack ship.
Are those,
Oh, that fucking cracks as
I
fuck.
just want to hear those two voices at the same time in the same room.
Well,
My
then
ears would bleed.
you have to arrange that because you know.
There's no way.
You know where Jen
will-
Kisso is. You
you
know
will-
where Trevor is.
You will keep them apart.
Oh no, Dejin's here. Just as you're walking with Jen Kisso up the temple door.
Oh my god. I would die. Just trying to Trevor out. Okay, well that may be the most cracked ship I've ever heard.
What about you, Art?
I got nothing.
Not even a canon ship?
I mean, I like all the canon ships because they're all like, it's not all the same wishy-washy, just, oh, I love you. It's like everybody has their own thing going.
Mm-hmm.
Because like, it's like your ship is extremely complicated and then got uncomplicated when you both became goddess and goddess in training. So that kind of fixed that issue.
That's what they're going to say at our vow renewal. I now pronounce you goddess and goddess in training.
And then it's complicated to the like 9th degree. And then there's, I'll get you back from death. Which,
Doesn't everyone want that?
that was the whole thing.
Oh my god, they're so cute.
And then it's mine, it's like forbidden love. Although now it's not really forbidden anymore because it's like, oops, the whole world's on fire. So that law is kind of moot.
Yeah, I like it's really weird for me because I'm just the same person. It's still me. And I have 4 very different relationships with everyone. Like I like the devotion that Zoltana and that Odette have. I enjoy the weirdness that is Squash and Demi, whatever the fuck they're doing with their goddamn lives. I just love the cuteness that is Ral and Ama, and I will forever want to be hugging him and just annoying him. And I like the intellectual connection between Lafia. Wow. Lathian and Kythea.
That's their ship name. Lafia.
My bad.
Lafia.
Lafia.
I like the intellectual connection on that. Like, and I just like how different that is. It's good. I enjoy them.
I figured out my crack ship. It's me, Casey, and Opella. That's it.
Yeah,
There you go.
damn. Like, I
Crack
think
ship.
someone said, thank you for this bisexual icon. I'm like, she is my bisexual
It was
icon.
me. Remember when you first introduced her and I went, V. All the lesbians, thank you for.
Oh, yeah. I love her. She's, yeah.
And then I was like, maybe I might have to become polyamorous with my wife, but then I don't think that that's how Zoltana and Odette roll. So I think that Casey just needs to be like, I need to just like
keep that in my pants.
woo skidoo into our world so I can date Opella.
Nice. All right.
And also maybe Callanmore.
Maybe Calamon. What are some headcanons for your characters? Not necessarily relevant to the story or anything, just things you headcanon your character likes or does.
I'll open with the same one I did at the AMA. That
Mhm.
gives you guys maybe some time to think. For Graf, it's that he doesn't really know how much effect that his dad wasn't around it had on him. He doesn't know he wanted a father figure. and that's why he left the house and went on his adventure. In his mind, if you ask Gref, like, what about your dad? Gref's just like, who? What? Where? I don't care.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, like, like in his mind, he does not give a fuck. And he hasn't spent the time to think about, like, how the lack of him made him want to be who he wanted to be. Like, if he had had a father around, I imagine Gref would have just been happy farming. But he wanted something like adventurous and cool, something that he was reading in his books and stuff like that. And he didn't have anybody to kind of just calm him down and just go like, books aren't real. Like, you don't have to go slaying dragons and becoming the greatest fighter.
Too late.
Yeah. And for Squash, it's that he... What was Squash's thing again? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I don't feel like we can have headcanons for our characters because we made them. And a headcanon is something that, like, can't possibly be canon. But if we think a thing about our character,
then it
immediately becomes canon. So I think that, like, by definition, any headcanon we have is not a headcanon. So if I'm like, I have the headcanon that Zoltana was learning to garden with Odette before Odette died. Like,
yeah, that's now a thing.
That's canon. It's not a headcanon because I'm Zoltana, so I'm like, make it so, number one.
And I make it so.
The way I interpreted the question was absolutely those kind of things, though. It's the stuff that you have fantasized about your character, but has no reason to come up. It might, but you've fantasized about it. Basically not something that has been spoken out loud, or things that are driving your characters.
No, yeah, absolutely. I'm just saying that, like, by definition, the word headcanon is like, it would be a headcanon if I was like, my headcanon for Squash is that he's a really, really good dancer. Like, that's something I think, but I don't play Squash, so that can't, it's not true if I think it, it's my headcanon. But if you were like, I think that Squash is a really good dancer, that's a canon because you are Squash, and you're, like, the writer of Squash.
But until I've said it on mic and acted it in game, it isn't really fact now, is it? I can later go, oh, Squash is a great dancer, and that becomes canon. But if I've never said it, it's just in your head. It's just a little
the second you say it into the mic, it stops being a headcanon.
It's now canon.
I'm not answering this question because anything I have that could be a headcanon for Zoltana will suddenly become canon the second I say it out of my mouth. So I am not answering this question.
I have a weird canon that I know will never ever come up. And the weird canon is that Daichin really enjoys crochet.
Canon!
I have no reason for this to ever come up. But I like the idea that at the end of the day, when he's trying to figure out what to do, he just gets out that needle and he just gets out that thread and he just makes something. I don't know what he's making. I don't know if it's a blanket. I don't know if it's just a really long piece of string. I don't even know if it's just a mess. I just have this idea. He sits there plotting and thinking and he's just crocheting. That's it. It's really dumb. Please never go to his house.
Never find house?
No, he does not.
He has layers.
He has layers, yeah. Layers plural, yeah.
Like an onion.
I think I've got one for Raw.
Yeah?
Yeah. So in something that probably blooms in Raw's head, but doesn't show necessarily as much, and something that we have very vaguely explored, but not really, is his, like, performance stuff and how that is fulfilling for him, because he came from a place where the sense of accomplishment that he felt in the fourfold and the extra little bit of crowd pleasing that he would do that we don't really get to see anymore is something that was very big to him because it gave him that sense of fulfillment and, someone appreciates me. And so that was a big part of his character that after prison kind of dissipated a bit. We only got to see little glimpses of, and mostly out of character talk,
Yeah.
Just in meta lore.
Like we have, I think everyone has weird little bits like that about their character that has yet to come up or probably won't ever come up because of the particular direction of the story that we have. And I like the idea that provided, because at this point we haven't recorded the finale, provided like everybody lives or anyone lives, like having those little like episodes or epilogue episodes where we get to see the weird little things about them that never got to come up, like Ral's performances, Squash and his leatherworking, like stuff like that, like those coming up afterwards and just seeing them be natural without the pressures of the world dying around them. I think it would be nice to see those. It's just unfortunately things that can't necessarily come up in the story that we have.
Yeah, that was more of definitely a past thing for Raw.
Yeah. Anything from you, Arch?
Nothing that like immediately comes to mind other than like small things that you'd probably expect from Laffian to begin with. Like he's probably got like a study or something at home that has like a bunch of books, and some of them probably aren't quite as intellectual as they are just like fiction, fantasy, or just some other sort of silly like kids books almost, or like young adult novel type things that he probably just would read on occasion and be like, I don't think I would make that particular decision if I was on this adventure, but sure, sort of thing.
You do you, Nancy Drew.
Yeah, like he would be reading like a murder mystery and solve it in the first like 3 chapters, and then I might as well just keep reading, and then it's like, oh.
Wait, they have a jetpack? That has never been established.
That wasn't in the law.
I like the idea how like he figures it in the first one and then they do a twist at the end. It's like, they clearly wrote this 6 months later just to have a twist. Like
Laffian was like a young adult when he goes into prison, right?
Yeah, he had just turned adult at 100.
Yeah, you definitely have all those like young adult novels that like anybody who reads, you eventually read a couple of young adult novels just because you're like, oh, the plot twist, the characters, the romances, it's just in your brain. And I bet your ass he has a couple of those stashed away, and there's one he hasn't finished.
I think Laffian, very much like myself, suffers from the issue of there are a lot of situations, whether it be like books or movies or whatnot, where I just, unfortunately, my brain starts connecting dots and jumping ahead like immediately and figuring things out and predicting things based on patterns. Like Scooby-Doo. Like when you watch that, it's very easy for your brain to just jump ahead to be like, that's going to be the bad guy.
Yeah.
I feel like Laffian canonically is like that kind of person where like any type of those books or any shows or anything, performances, it's just like he puts it together immediately. And then as soon as that comes up later on, it's like, well, that was very disappointing.
Laffian intentionally has people cast Feeble Mind on him, and then he reads the books and is shocked and awed at every twist and turn.
My personal headcanon for Laffian is that he has been plotting out writing his own detective novel, and he's going to end up writing like the Sherlock Holmes books of our universe. And that's my headcanon.
You know, I'll consider it. That could be interesting.
You know, that is dope. I like that.
The noir style elvish detective and his spunky sidekick, a hot tiefling lady.
If we're
You
doing,
gotta make it like, I don't know. I feel like you gotta do it like Dr. Watson-y. It's gotta be
Squash would make a good Watson.
I will never be your number 2. Thank you very much.
Squash is your Watson, and then Kythea is your Irene Adler. Clearly.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Clearly. Also, because I've just said, since I'm not doing any headcanons for Zoltana, my headcanon for Rahl is that Rahl and Aema have like some kind of cutesy thing that they like do that's like just like a little couple thing that only they know about.
Build
it's
a bear.
A little stupid.
They go to Build-A-Bear.
Like, you know, I feel like a lot, like couples always have like stupid little coupley things that they do that are just like a cute little like thing, and they have like some little cute signal that they give each other, and nobody knows what the fuck it means, and they do it all the time, and everybody's like, why are you flapping your hands at each other? And it's just their way of like just quietly like expressing their love.
I feel so called out right now because you've been around us for a week.
No, I was specifically thinking of,
I want to add the idea that he writes the Sherlock Holmes and makes Squash his Mr. Watson, and then 4,000 years down the line, Squash is still the Time Lord, and people are always like, you know, you sound a lot like that Squamish character from the Lord Holmes books, whatever.
Sherlock. You gotta have like the little apostrophe.
Yep. Because Elvish.
Sherlock.
Yeah, I get that.
I get that a lot.
Sherlock. And my actual squash headcanon is that he's actually secretly really good at cooking. Because he's like been traveling on his own for so long that I think he has like one specific meal that he can whip up like that whenever he needs to. Anyway, those are my headcanons. None for Zoltana. Thank you.
You're welcome. If your character could be summed up with a catchy motto, what would the motto be?
Y'all have already heard mine a million times.
Say it.
We need it. We need it. One more. We haven't heard it in a while.
It's my inquisitive nature.
Thank you.
He said the thing.
Boo! Negative inspiration. Boo.
Oh. No, I have like 5 of those. Don't take those away. I need them.
5? Shit.
I need
All
them.
Right.
I have
gotta
0.
Stop falling through those.
I hoard that shit like candy.
I get it, and then something big happens, like Prism Cage, and I'm like, counterspell, failed. Reroll, failed. Oh, cool, great. I love inspiration.
You mean like my luck rolls?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was unlucky.
What about you, Neil? Now we're going counterclockwise.
I don't know. I'm still thinking.
No pressure.
Pressure.
No, I said no pressure.
Raw waves.
There's 2 kind of friends.
We're all waves.
Just raw
Trying to be nice but not intrusive.
Yeah.
Neil,
Like,
I mean, Raw has a...
every new person we meet, every person we meet,
But
we
Raw
have been
doesn't
around the
say
world.
that, Orange.
Yeah, but he just does it. He's a physical motto.
I have a T-shirt with a very
Raw doesn't
specific
say
one.
that.
I know, but
So it can't be his motto.
It's a physical motto.
spiritual.
A motto and
What's the motto with you?
What's the matter? Okay.
Sorry, Lion King reference.
I think squash is it's fine. It's fine. I got this. It's what he says
He never
whenever
got
he's
this.
stressed and he's not sure what the hell is going on, and he just needs people to stop talking at him. It's fine. It's fine. I got this. It's
Dry
fine.
weather we're having, huh?
Dry weather.
it's a dry heat.
And his physical motto is squash is already gone.
Where the fuck is he?
I've had to say that a couple of times because you guys keep doing things, and I'm like, no, squash is gone. And then it comes to me when you're done, and I'm like, oh, squash is already gone. And then I have to try to rewrite what happened.
I know that on the t-shirt it says bring down the holy thunder. And that's, I feel like, her catchphrase, but it's not her motto. I think that her motto is probably vengeance is a dish best served.
Bloody?
No,
just best served.
Oh.
No serving suggestions.
No
Best
serving
served.
suggested. Serve it cold, serve it hot, serve it bloody, serve it on a silver platter. Just serve it. And if she had, I guess, like the physical motto for Zoltana, I think this thing is I hit him twice with my sword.
Can I make a suggestion?
Zoltana looks angry.
Can I make a suggestion for Raul's motto?
Okay.
The fighting was worth it. The fighting being either like you fought in the fourth fold to earn a home, or the fighting against your disease. Because a lot of other people would have given up rather just to like pass away rather than fight it the whole time.
Yeah.
And Raul has found himself in a very beautiful situation because he fought the entire time. He never gave up. And even when things became just depressingly bad, Aima is gone and he's in jail, he still didn't just lie down. He was fucking with Fisty and his fuckers back. Like, he never gave up.
Well, Raul's motto is just keep swimming, just keep swimming.
No, I just have when you said like the fight was worth it, my brain just went, I get knocked down, I get up again. I just had that stuck in my brain.
Have you listened to their other discography? Because they are like one of the most punk bands of all punk bands.
I think
It's
that's been
insane.
what I heard. All right, your characters are at a Halloween party. What kind of costumes are they wearing?
Big elf ears and like a suit. He's playing an elf.
Demi's going to be coming as a beholder.
Ooh.
100%. Because all the eyes can have different colors coming out of it completely randomly, and she gets to float around and just be magic. Like that's just her jam. Aima would go as a ghost.
Yeah.
Oh.
100%.
Aw.
Just like the kind of boo, the one that just has boo written on the front. Like there's nothing more complicated. It's just a sheet and it says boo on it.
Raw would either do. Raw would initially do Hour of Reaping.
Well, Sultana's around, so you're
'Cause
fine.
he doesn't see it scary, you know? But he would probably be told to tone it down and go with something just stupid cute.
Well, they're like, what if nobody's around Sultana? Everyone be running away from us.
I'm going to tell you right now, Squash would do everything in his power to get you to dress up as a full-on dragon. Like big old wings.
I dress up as Tio.
And then Tio dresses up as Rawl.
My fucking heart.
Oh.
My soul.
Rawl goes as Tio. Tio has like a little stitched together hoodie so that he looks like Rawl.
Yep.
He has to walk around on his hind legs.
Yep.
Like from fucking...
he's walking around on his hind legs like a person.
Like How to Train Your Dragon.
Yep.
Just hobbling around.
Tio may or may not be based solely on that tiny little dragon.
Toothless.
Yeah.
Zoltana's going as Gideon the Ninth because I don't care if it's canon to the universe that we're in. I just feel like Zoltana, if the Tamsin Mears books were in our universe, they would be her favorite fucking books, and Gideon would be her favorite character, and so she's just gonna put on like the skull face mask and the fucking sunglasses and get her big sword and her big guns out, and she's gonna be fucking Gideon the Ninth.
Taylor would go as Zoltana, 100%. She loves Zoltana. She'd have like those like little foam pads on her arms and on her legs so she could look more muscly, because she's obviously not.
And Taylor just decked out in Eva foam. Oh my god.
Yeah. I feel like Odette, then Zoltana would try to convince her to go as Harrow from the books, I feel like Odette might do it, but I don't think it's a very good character fit for her. I feel like Odette would do better as like fucking what's Liv Tyler's character from the
Lord of the
Rings.
She just dye her hair black. That's it.
Yeah,
that would work for her.
Just like superimpose herself over things.
Eowyn? No.
No. I think
Egwin? No.
Eowyn is the one, isn't she the one who's like, I am no man?
Yes. No, not her. Yeah.
The elf girl that's in love with Aragorn.
Yeah.
Son of Arathorn. Why can I remember that, but I can't remember the elf girl's name? Am I sexist? Cancel me.
Get out of here.
I have two choices that I would do for laughing.
Mm-hmm.
It would either be if it's supposed to be like we're going to a party, and it's supposed to be like there's a contest of like the scariest. He would dress up as Dachin.
Oh damn!
No.
Absolutely would go as Dachin and just be the biggest douchebag possible. Just full on going into that. Otherwise, he'd probably actually would go as like a Sherlock-esque, like very stereotypical like detective style. And then Mara would go as a mushroom. Or Kaz. Kaz would be a big walking. What is it? What are the mushroom people in D&D?
Myconids. Myconids, yeah.
Yeah, he'd go around as a myconid. He probably met one in the Underdark. He's like, I want to dress up like that.
I want to dress up. You mean transform into?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh, yeah, technically. Well, if they're people, I don't know if they're technically considered humanoids or not.
I think Kythea would wear her human disguise, and then she'd dress up as a princess.
Oh, that'd be cute.
Yeah. Just full-on human princess. He's like, I have a really great costume for this. Puts the ring on, human princess.
But what about tiefling princess?
Huh?
What about tiefling princess?
Yeah, but she wants to be a human princess.
Because she's already a tiefling.
Yeah.
It's like
she already is a princess.
Not wrong. That is true.
Should I do a real one that's not like that's not canon?
Oh, I think it's fine.
Okay.
It's absolutely fine. Oh, this is a slightly heavy one. Thoughts on the podcast now versus then? Has TLD gone the way you expected since you all first started it? Did you have any particular expectations to begin with? I don't think we'd go this long.
I don't remember what I thought when we started, so I can't answer this question. My memory resets every 5 years.
Like I didn't think we'd go this long. I didn't think we'd have this many people playing. I didn't think the characters would change as much as they have. Honestly, I just started this like any campaign. I'm like, just be happy if we get anywhere near the end.
Yeah, pretty much the same.
Seems to be general consensus.
Yeah, just
of holy shit, we've been doing this for 5 years.
Yeah, like I really didn't have much when we started. Like, let's just give this a shot, see what happens. We'll record, it'll be fun. And then you had the shiv in your butt cheeks. I'm like, now I know what kind of podcast this is going to be. I was terrified I wouldn't even be able to start. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Zoltana.
What?
In the first
I don't remember
episode,
anything. My God, what's wrong with my brain?
In like the first or second episode, you Raul and Sultana get in a fight with Fisty and the gang, and you get thrown onto a bunch of shivs, and you're like, can I hold a shiv in my butt cheeks? I'm like, all right, I know where this is going.
What's wrong with me?
you're a very serious podcaster.
There is
That's what's wrong.
nothing wrong with
I am
you.
so professional,
Glorious.
and I have the best memory. And I remember all of it. I've been lying the whole time. I definitely remember all of it. Kill me.
I know it's a bit of a cheat answer, but I just don't really. I was just hoping we'd be able to record frequently enough to release a podcast, and we didn't fall apart like the podcast that shall not be named. And here we are 5 years later, still making podcasts in Iceland. So this is totally fucking wild compared to where we started. Like, Iceland wasn't even a blip on my radar, let alone actually us being here recording with a fourth player.
It wasn't even a country 5 years ago.
Nope.
Yeah, that's true.
Like Atlantis, we popped out of the ocean when Eyjafjallajökull blew up, and everybody was like, wait, that's a thing?
Just like, see, you guys just
Yep.
came up one day.
Casey flexing their Iceland knowledge. I love it.
I'm learning so much here, you guys.
How much are you
Whereas-
going to remember in 5 years?
None of it.
None of
Clearly.
this. None of this whatsoever.
Fucking clearly, I'm not gonna. You guys. It's like gonna be 5 years from now. We're gonna be on our like second podcast, and you guys, we're gonna be doing like an AMA, and then somebody's gonna be like, "Remember when we were in Iceland and this thing happened?" I'll be like, "Wait, we went to Iceland?
Wait, we did that?
we were in Iceland. When did I go to Iceland?"
I would not be shocked.
I think my expectations now is that we're going to finish. I actually feel that we're going to finish. I know I keep saying I see the end in sight, but I genuinely do. And we have a great plan coming up, which I think may be the funniest thing, the cheekiest thing that y'all have ever done. And I love it. Yeah, I fully expect us to finish. Like, I hope we win.
Yeah.
That's what I've got.
When I joined the podcast, you guys were doing flashbacks very, very regularly.
Mhm.
And I absolutely loved that mechanic as a little bit of like now one player and the DM can flesh out the character a little bit and give the other characters a good like insight without being the peanut gallery that we always are. We can't give somebody a private moment if they don't leave the goddamn room because we're always sniping, we're always being funny or trying to somehow enhance the scene. It's just what we do as actors and podcasters. And the fact that it's gone does make me a little bit sad, but I'm glad it's not there anymore because it doesn't belong anymore. We're way past learning the history and the background of the characters, and now we're like developing the characters with their actions and the like the scenarios they're going through. We're seeing the characters that we were learning about enter into new scenarios, and we're seeing the development play out.
I mean, part of that also is because that cost me about a third of my side points to actually do that, and a certain somebody likes draining me of all my side points so that Dacian can fuck us over more.
Well, yeah. Like, you guys can fight, like, a ridiculous amount of CR, whatever it is, creatures, and barely blink. No, I'll take it back. Squash died, so I'll take that back.
Super dead.
Super dead.
Raul is in a cage.
Yeah, that was funny.
A glass cage of emotion.
And a literal one.
And
a little one. Yeah, like, yeah, I don't know.
I can't believe I fucked up those two guys on my own.
Oh, by myself.
Are you rewriting history like this? You were almost crying because of the slug lady.
I know. Well, I'm not rewriting history. I was crying, and I was a very big bitch about all of it. I was crying like a little baby boy, and it's fine. I did it.
You
and you would have done it too. For
Yes, I would have
paycheck.
absolutely bitched. I absolutely did bitch.
You did.
What do you mean Alucard can reach me? I'm super far away.
Wait, why? Is that why you've never been writing down Alucard's position? He has a movement of 180 when he flies and dashes.
Fuck this.
That was so funny because I wasn't even in the room when that happened. I walked back in, and you guys are like, "So Squash is dead," and the vampire's on the other side of the room, and I was like,
That's
I was gone for like 2 seconds.
How did he get attacked teeth first by a vampire? Yeah. All right. What kind of art has influenced you the most as a person? How do those influences translate to your characters, creations, and playstyles?
I like physical art. I think like my favorite kind of some of my favorite paintings are like truth coming out of her well to shame humanity, and the beheading, Judith beheading Holofernes. Every single one. I have a plan in my life to like own a print of every single painting of Judith beheading Holofernes. It's going to be one of my tattoos.
Nice.
I just love all the art of it. And then I also really like Saturn eating his son. So I feel like you can pretty much see how any of those could influence Sultana.
Yeah.
On a personal level, my favorite kind of art is like really, really shitty horror movies. And I think that in recent episodes, when I've been going a little bit more gory, you can kind of see where that influence is coming in with Sultana. And yeah.
All right. Anyone else?
Books. Lots of fantasy books.
Yes, that's very true.
Like Aragon.
Yeah.
That whole book series is such a huge influence on me. And Lord of the Rings. I haven't touched any of his work in a long time.
It's valid.
The motivation for squash was the anime Made in Abyss before it became super weird, and and I don't remember the name of the video game series, but it's about it's an RPG maker about a girl who basically matches up on new worlds, but she's so self-destructive that her own like imaginary world turns against her. And as you play the game, you realize like all the representations and all that shit. All RPG makers are always they're always a subtle exploration of depression, and that one's hit me super bad. I don't remember the name of the game anymore, but that's really what I was going for, just like a self-destructive kid being Squash, and then Squash, as he was older, is what was the realization. Graph, I wanted a fun character. I wanted a character who wanted to be somebody.
I'm sorry.
I was simple goal. I just want to be a hero. No, not like just want to be a hero. That was kind of Squash's thing. Graf just wanted to be worthy. He wanted to be worthy of like walking around in suits and regalia. That's what Graf wanted. Simple.
Mine's probably obviously music.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've always been drawn to music that tries to tell very tragic stories and do them justice, and it really encapsulate that dreadful like moment, and tell a story, but also angry music, just anything that gets across an emotion has always been something that I've been very much drawn to. And whether or not I am able to do that is a different story, but it's always goals, you know.
You definitely do that in your play with your characters. Like 100%. You make me feel emotions, and I don't like it. I don't like it when any of you make me feel emotions. I'm supposed to be plotting and planning. I know what emotions the characters are supposed to feel, and then, haha, surprise, feel like you have betrayed someone to the core. I knew that was coming, and I still didn't see it coming when you smacked me in the face with, how did you fuck that up? That hurt.
That's why my favorite thing to do is when we make you cry.
But not with, oh my God, guys, just pick a color.
Just pick a fucking color.
You do that. And, you know, as much as my words are interesting, the reason we sound so good is because you put that into your music too. Your music makes people feel things. So
Thanks.
You're welcome. You make us sound good.
Thanks.
I think for me, there's a poem, apart from like weird sci-fi, fantasy TV and that kind of stuff, because sci-fi TV, fantasy TV really was not a thing when we were growing up. There were actually poems I was forced to study in English class at school. And there is study some of the greats, and I don't mean Shakespeare, because that dude was like, he's overhyped. Oh my God. But there was like William Wordsworth and William Blake, like their poetry has so many layers to it, and you can look at it at different angles and see different things. But there is one called The Tiger, and I fucking love that. It has such like evocative imagery from that, and I love it to pieces. And Travis randomly asked me one day, hey, someone on the Patreon asked, could you read your favorite poem? And that's the one I read. And there was like, so many layers. It's talking about a blacksmith, but it equates him to being God and creating things and creating tigers and animals and stuff. I'm like, I just like the imagery, and that was really cute. But there is actually one piece of art that kind of really directly actually affected TLD, and it came in quite late, and this is all thanks to Kessie. Bitch. So as part of our Patreon thingies, we have merch tier, and every 3 months like a new design would go out, and we decided to do Skulliver, but each Skulliver is affected by the characters, the main ones in Discora. And we're talking about Ral having the potion bottle and acid and having Zoltana and vengeance and wolves and having like Lathian and like the dragon fruit and all that knowledge-y stuff. And then we got stuck on squash. Like, what do we do? And Kessie's like, well, what's the thing? Like one of the bigger things. I'm like, oh no, squash has sand. And Kessie's like, but sand isn't his strength. And then I shit you not, like a fucking light bulb, sand, hourglasses, father of time, bosh. And that's why his storyline came about. And then Kessie drew it and I'm like, yeah, this is what I'm thinking. So yeah, it wasn't exactly a visual piece of art, but it was that light bulb moment thanks to the idea that something should be a strength and not a weakness. So
the idea came to you just in the nick of time.
Hey, it wasn't exactly a cast going, what do I do with squash for this season? No, it's like, squash will do the magic thing and he can do, yada, yada. Oh my God. So yeah.
Yeah, Squash's entire thing for season 2 was just supposed to be magic. That was all.
I had nothing else for him. And then Kessie, oh, sand, that's
Lunatic.
not a strength. I challenge accepted. So yeah, that's the things that influenced me. All right. Hi everyone, it's Valunda. Hopefully you enjoyed this. As we mentioned, this is going to be split into 2 episodes because we recorded over 4.5 hours of answering all the questions, and you may notice we kind of get off track and tangent a lot, but that's just how we are when we're together. So hopefully you enjoy it, and in about a month's time you'll hear part 2 of this where we answer the rest of the questions when we're all hanging out together. Talking of kind of end of things, if you didn't listen to our Turkiyamat episode, which was the New Year's episode this year that Arch ran, I mentioned at the end of that we actually did finally record the finale of TLD a little while ago. It was very bittersweet. I'm very glad that we finished our story, but I'm also like at the moment I'm still grieving. It sounds really weird to say because obviously it's a story. It's not real, but it feels very real to me. And we kind of hit the end of that. And yeah, we recorded the finale. And don't worry, however, because the finale won't air until probably some point in middle of 2027, which will kind of mark about 10 years of TLD for the audience, which is just absolutely insane. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that, we are coming to an end. We have the finale done, and we're kind of, I'm kicking around an idea for story 2, but we'll see when we get there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoy this episode, and hopefully you'll enjoy the next one where we finish all the questions in about a month's time. Bye.